and you were indeed first. My god, yo, I'll do Ruba, dead man, I hope y'all doing well. Hi Nap, hi chat, finished all my exams, let's go, and now finishing my last assignment, pray for me. Praying for you, menacing. I hope you're doing well, King, I hope the exams went well. Guys, I already ate dinner, but I'm so hungry. Do I make mac and cheese, yay or nay? Yay! Yay, it is always time. It is always time to make some mac and cheese. That is the rule of life. Oh my god, my exams are coming up and I am stressed. Understandable, King, understandable, but know that you will get through them. You will get through them. Might failed one, but did the math and I should be able to pass the class. That's all that matters, let's go! Yo, I'm sure you did great, King. I'm sure you did fantastic. What a stream time, so all my ills are cured. Yo! Oh my god, yo! Angel! I'll do. Oh my good gracious, Tyler! Nap, hello! Oh my god, MJ! Bro, stream stall? What do you mean? The vibes were off and I suspected Lore. What do you mean? What vibes? What do you mean? I love it when Nap puts Lore at the start of stream. The total shift from Lore to normal conversation is like getting hit by a truck. He puts no work into transitioning smoothly. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh my god. My philosophy is that is a better transition than smoothly, because a smooth transition makes it difficult to tell where things that are Lore leave off and where the rest begins. So I think it makes more sense to rip it off like a band-aid. Oh my god. Stream Cowboy Carter, huh? Nap 31 songs, I'm not okay! Wait, I thought Cowboy Carter was Beyonce. Wait, I thought it was Dead Poet Society or whatever. I thought that's what Taylor Swift's album was called. There's been a ladybug in my dorm for like a full day. Oh my god. Is it paying rent? Is it paying rent? It should be. It should be. Some people believe ladybugs or stoles visited you. Which people? Point them out to me. I don't believe you. Oh my god. I believe this soul is stuck in my blind. Oh my god. Yes, it is Stream Cowboy Carter, but also 31 songs. Let's go. Yo. Out though. I believe Ladybirds stole their spots in the biggest heist ever. The biggest heist ever? It's Tortured Poets Department. Oh, Tortured Poets Department. My mistake. Oh my god, we're back. We're so back, baby. Oh my god. Oh man. But no, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you all have had a fantastic week. I hope it's been kind to you. You know? I hope life's been a big ray of sunshine in this, the rainiest of season. I think it's April. April's the rain, right? Is it April? Yeah, because it's meant to be like April showers bring May flowers. That's the thing, right? Right? No, that's just me. That might just be me. I don't know if that's actually a saying. I was told that at one point, but I feel like that might not be like an official stance. Like Joe Biden probably doesn't like set policy that way. You know, it might not be like fact. Now the more that I think about it, it's less and less legal. I nearly TPK'd my entire party in D&D yesterday. What? I'm a barbarian. It was wild. What did you do? What do you mean? Oh my god. We did have some good weather. Yo, the wind was actually behind us. Yo, Pog. Oh my god, that's sick. Let's go. What could you possibly have done as a barbarian to TPK a party? It was very stressful. What did he do? What? Oh my god. You can't. Did you rush into something? Did you set off a trap? Did you rush into a did you rush into a different dungeon and set off a trap that nearly got everybody killed? I mean, because if so, you're going too fast. But like, my god, oh my good gracious. I stole the magical staff of the BBEG and it exploded, dealing 160 damage ever. And you lived? You lived through 100 and... For the word... Yes, you did get on about it for the word moron. What do you mean? It's a bullying word. What do you mean? I snapped the staff and it exploded. How'd you live through 160 points of damage? Brother, what are you? Oh my god. Anyway, welcome back to Minecraft, ladies and gentlemen. I got oh man, I missed the first part actually. Have a good week. See my boyfriend tomorrow and accompany him to get his tattoo. I am in fact an emotional support moron. Is that like a class of being? Is that like something that you could like apply for? You put a resume out for to become an emotional support moron? Is that a thing? BBEG would have also died, so I made him cast a wall of force to keep everyone alive, but he did destroy the demi-plane they were in, almost plunging them into oblivion. Good God. Dio Cristo, sweet Jesus, dude. Oh my god. I'm so mad about the latest Mortal Kombat 1 patch. Mortal 1 Combat. They kind of sort of might have saved the game's meta. Wait, why are you mad about this? You're mad that they saved the game's meta? And I'm not made up because and I'm not made up about it because they pissed me off so long that I don't want to give them credit. Oh, okay, so you just don't want to give credit to the fact that they might have saved the game. Okay. I mean, is it really saving the game if they're the ones who put it in peril in the first place? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, okay, yeah, sure, you stopped the meteor from hitting the planet, but you also were the one who hurled the meteor at the planet. So, is it really saving the planet if you're the one that put it in danger, you know? Had a 50% chance of being teleported to an alternative plane of existence, but if I hadn't, I would have taken 340 damage and I would have been protected. Oh my god. Sweet Chris Kringle. My good gracious. I mean, in fairness, I've done stupid things similar. Like, I at one point, in an attempt to save one of my friends who was a player, I thought, oh, they're in the grapple of this monster. How can I get them out of there? Oh, wait a minute. I have banishment. I can banish them for like a second, and then they'll be out of the grapple, and then I'll stop the banishment, and they'll come back, and then they'll be freed from it. And so I cast it without thinking about the fact that they are a satyr, and their home plane is the Feywild. And so if you read the spell banishment, I don't choose which plane they go to. If you're a species that is not from the prime material plane, you go back to your home. You go back to your home plane, and I can't bring you back. So, whoopsies. But I'm sure he's fine. You know, he's trapped there somewhere. He's somewhere in the Feywild now, but he's fine. He's alive. He got out. You know what? In fact, he got out of the grapple. So, mission accomplished. So, and I'm. Yeah, my mood is about very much. I mean, I guess, if that makes it. No, yeah, I go. You're like, yeah, I guess you fixed it. See, sometimes with some companies, it's like, okay, yeah, you can genuinely praise them for fixing things. But that's usually if there's a parent company that was clearly meddling with things that they've now turned things around. Like, for instance, Creative Assembly, who, like, they make the Total War games. The last DLC nearly sank their company. And then Sega, the most useless company in the world, finally got, like, accepted that, like, okay, I guess we have to do things the normal way. And they went back to doing DLC how they used to do it. And it's way better. Crazy that. Crazy. People actually will buy your DLC and not nearly tank your company when you do a good DLC. Ain't that wild? Oh my god. Why was the staff at a level 5? Level 5? Brother, what? Why are level 5s doing anything like that? Oh my god. You can just barely swing your sword twice. Oh my god. To be fair to me, I didn't know the staff would explode. I mean, yeah, but like, you say that, but is there any reason to expect it to not explode? Oh, this stick of dynamite. Oh, it's real powerful. We gotta stop it somehow. I'll snap it in half. know about that one, but you know, you go for it, you know. Mission failed successfully. Oh my god. Did you banish your friend to the Feywild? Listen, it wasn't my fault. I didn't remember that they were a satyr in that. I forgot that they had a home plane that was not the prime material plane. That's not my fault. It's their fault. But yes, technically I did wrap them in the Feywild forever, and they made a new character. That other character's alive, to be clear, but we were not capable of interplanar travel, so we did not go rescue them. Listen, they're from the Feywild and they're a satyr. They'll have their own adventure. It's fine. I would never be friends with you again if you did that. I mean, you know, L plus ratio. In fairness, they didn't realize what I'd done either. Neither of us realized this until the DM pointed out the tiny text at the bottom of the spell that normally does not apply to players because most players are from the prime material plane. And they were like, wait a minute, you're a satyr. And I was like, oh. And so then they bust out the rule book and they go, oh, your home plane is Feywild. I know, right? Thank you. Too kind, really, too kind. Thank you. So yeah, it's just, it was one of those things where it was like, oh, well, that's rough, buddy. Oh, getting the character back somehow. I mean, they could try, but like don't get me wrong. They were like, I mean, we could do a solo session and see if you can find someone who'll send you back, but you'll owe them one. And it's like, ooh, do you really want to owe someone one from the Feywild? And they just kind of decided they would rather roll up a new character, you know? Yes, there was a reason. It was a wooden staff. Why would it explode? Cause it's a magical staff. And what do you mean? It's not a stick. It's a magical staff. That's like fantasy 101. Mind you, you're a barbarian, so, you know, it probably does make sense. Intelligence was likely your dump stat. Let's see. I got stone with me. Oh, I should probably say what we're working on today. We're working on some roofing. We're gonna work on the roof of that place. Namely so that, you know, the kelp starts to actually fill, and that way I can make a lot of dried kelp all at once, you know? Basic rundown of the patch. They finally made significant balance changes. Nice. The top tier has been nerfed. Nice. A bunch of characters have been significantly buffed. Nice. New DLC characters. Fun. Let's go. And the free seasonal content rewards have improved. The online netcode has improved, and this, you know what? That does sound like a genuine olive branch of a patch versus like, you know, I've seen, you know, there's other companies that would have just like abandoned the game or doubled down. So I'll give them that. There you go, NetherRealm. There's your little, it's NetherRealm that makes Mortal Kombat, right? Or do they make like Street Fighter? I think it's NetherRealm. Here's your little gold star. You freak. Don't play with mulligans, do you? Mulligan? What do you mean? Mulligans? What is this, golf? What is... No, there's no... Yeah, you do the thing and whatever happens, happens. That's on you. That's on you. It was on me. Don't get me wrong. It is my fault that person is in the Feywild. I own that, but there's no walking that back. I mean, minus... Okay, we actually do have a house rule, in fairness, for mulligans, of like, if you think a spell does something that you like different than it actually does in the context of the scenario, and it's new to you by 4 sessions, the spell, I mean, then you could potentially roll on 100 percentile dice and undo what you did. I call you a freak. I mean, it's true. I am in fact the freak. It's true. I have to watch a video for my assignment. No, I'll be back when it's done. No, just put it on like a side device. You'll be fine. Sure thing, that is. You now have my slightly divided attention. I'm working on builds on a server. Wow.
Poggers.
Wow, poggers!
Holy CRATAMOL.
Oh my god, is that the Oliver OEM? Is that the Oliver OEM? with 25 months. My God, King, how you doing? First of all, thank you so much for 25 months, but also, how you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Hope life's treating you well. How you been? I've been waiting. Biding my time, twiddling my thumbs, waiting for this man to go live again with some Fortnite so I can finally learn what that game is all about. And he never goes live. It's tragic. It's tragedy, truly. Never before have I been in such a tragic situation where I refuse to learn Fortnite from any other source. Much to the chagrin of some people. Oh, man. Quite frankly, they could have just done the bare minimum and it would have been a significant improvement of the absolute disaster the last patch was. So the fact that they did this much actually makes me feel like they might care about the game. And see, you know what? I bet it's the same thing as what happened. It sounds very similar to the situation that was going on with Creative Assembly, where it's like, oh, I wonder if in that big series of like 300 people layoffs, if they finally got rid of some of those managers and the devs finally got to actually do what they wanted to do in the first place. Because as it turns out, devs know what they're doing. The rest, but often you got managers who are just like, but how could we squeeze more money out of it? Oh man, I'm doing good. OEM Live, good one. No, come on. After Last Airbender is my new obsession, I thought, let's go! And The Legend of Korra, its personality. Woo! We win these! I told you it was good. Oh my God, it's such a good show, dude. It bangs, man. Oh my God. Play Fortnite and you'll know what it is. Just play it. The chagrin of me. Yeah, it is the chagrin of you. You were exactly who I was thinking of, Tyler. That's not even a joke. I was like, much to the chagrin of some. Oh man. But listen, you know, I'm committed to it. I'll learn Fortnite at some point. Whenever Oliver OEM streams again, another OEM Classic W stream. You know. That's all I'm waiting for. Is that truly too much to ask for? We stay at Uncle Iroh. So true, King! Oh my God. Leaves for the Vine. Oh, what a sad song. What a sad song. I won't talk more about it because I'm not sure if Oliver's finished the series or not, but oh my good gracious. He's such a king. Truly. Loves to torture me. What? Me? What? Torturous to my chat? What? What? No, surely not. Surely not. That would be crazy. That would be bazonkers. No, surely not. Oh man. First show I actually want to rewatch it all. I've seen it all. Nice. Want to rewatch it. It's so good. Honestly, it's one of the few series that I've actually like fully there's only one episode ever that I consider skipping, and even that I normally don't. And that's the oh God, I'm blanking on its name. I normally know its name off the top of my head. The Pass, the one where the two tribes are trying to go through the same pass, and then it's like, oh well, geez, well. I don't know about this one, guys. These guys are real neat and these guys are real dirty, and let's figure out how that works. The Great Divide, that's what it is. The Great Divide. And that's the only one. And honestly, I think I could rewrite that episode so it fits and would be perfect. I have a solid 3 to 5 just quick tweak changes that would make that episode work. And then it would be perfect. It would be the perfect show. My God. Because every other episode, absolutely perfect. Absolute perfection. Do it right now. Yeah, let me call up Nickelodeon. Why don't you stream rewriting The Great Divide? Based. Actually kind of what is the stream title? I rewrite The Great Divide. Just no animation. It's just a text file on screen. It's just a Word document. That I formatted into a screenwriting format, and then I just punched through it. My God, consider this mac cheese. My God. The only skippable one is the theater episode where they go, no, the theater episode's amazing. What do you mean? I love the theater episode. That's one of my favorite episodes. That's got so much, like, so many, like, fun little bits. Oh, man. Nice Zuko costume. Your scar's on the wrong side, though. My scar is not on the wrong side. Oh, that's a cute episode. I love that episode. Oh man, I'm serious. What changes are there? I'll get to it in a second. You know what? I can talk to that in a second. I can talk. The Divide, like the hit game Fallout New Vegas. No. No, not like. I don't know why I went so mean with it. Where is my brick? I know I got bricks somewhere around here. This is devastating. I mean, those don't count. That's not what I'm. I know I have bricks. I know I do. You can't convince me otherwise. You know what? I will grab this. I will grab that terracotta. That might be helpful. Fallout New Vegas mentioned. Oh, that's the current sub goal. Is Fallout New Vegas. It's a good episode, just didn't add the overall story. It does add some good character arcs, though. Well, see, that's the thing. It's an episode more about tying up loose ends in character. And also, it's designed for, you know, not binging the whole series. So it would have been like after 2 years of episodes coming out weekly, they put out this recap episode that like thematically recaps everything. So like that's like it makes more sense in that context. Oh man. How can anyone see the moment where Toph sees herself depicted as a huge buff guy and go like Pog? True. Also because that's I mean everybody here knows this, but also because that's a reference to the fact that in the original art, Toph was gonna be that dude. That was originally gonna be Toph, but then they changed it to be what Toph to be the character Toph is now. Oh, the art book. I love the art book. Did you use bricks in off-stream lore build? No, I don't think so. I think they're kicking around here somewhere. I mean, I used some brick for a thing, but not that many. Top left food chest. Was it in the food chest? Did I miss it? Was it in there? Is it in here? Yes, they're in here. I never made them into anything. Of course. How could I have been so foolish? All right, let me go slap some of this stuff down into the chest out of here. Maybe you want to give it. Oh my god. Sweet Jesus. I've been working on a build. If you want to see it, I do. Send it along, King. Send it along. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. Your buildings become really solid, man. I'm a big fan. Slap that in there, that in there. The bone meal can go in there. I should probably refill this. That can go in there. The glass can go in there. That can go in there. Hey, that can go in there. That can go in there. Perfect. They changed it and made the most peak character in fiction, so I'd say it was a worthwhile change. Oh, absolutely. It's just funny when you like look at the in the art book, the only character, like all 5 of the main characters of Aang, Sokka, Katara, Zuko, and Toph have changes, but Zuko, Aang, Sokka, and Katara have like the most like minuscule changes between their first pilot episode, which is not in the main series, and the end. Whereas Toph is like just straight up a different character, and the character Toph was gonna be is what they based the boulder off of. The boulder is confused. That was also gonna originally be kind of what Toph was like, but they totally changed it. Oh man. What changes do you want to make to the Great Divide? So changes to the Great Divide that I'd make, probably one would be that instead of, well, because like the problems with the Great Divide largely fall to the fact that it's very out of character. The episode is very, very out of character for almost everybody involved. I'd say, oh yeah, particularly Aang above all else, but it's meant to be teaching Aang that like, oh, the Avatar, like the moral of the episode that the episode's trying to convey, or not moral, I should say, the point it's trying to convey in world is that the Avatar has to walk between worlds. Like, he can't be friends with everybody because, you know, Sokka wants this thing, Katara wants this thing, and neither are particularly wrong or right. You don't know. This is a job of the Avatar, the lonely path in between, you know? That's kind of its goal as an episode. I think it would have been a better episode, though, if it avoided the out-of-characterness of Aang at the end just being like, oh, I just gotta lie. I just gotta lie to these people, and then that'll solve the problem. I'll just lie about their culture and their past. Like, it's so funny. I heard that Zuko wasn't in the first draft of Avatar, and he was added because the Fire Lord wasn't a present enough threat. So they added a new villain. I'm glad that happened. I mean, he was in the pilot. He wasn't in like the most preliminary drafts, but like he was part of it by the time the pilot came around. I think the pilot episode's on YouTube. I could be wrong, but because it's not part of the main series. I'm so sleepy and unfocused. I need to do my homework before I see my friends tomorrow. I could easily just not see them and have more time to work on them, but I missed them. The challenges of April. I know what you mean. Like the hit 2010. Oh my god. Speaking of 2010, I saw this thing today. I will get back to what I was just saying in a second. But about the Great Divide. But I saw this thing today that was all these people now clamoring for Fallout 5, and nothing has made me more maudlin, as MJ would say, than seeing these people all be like, oh, they should have released Fallout 5. They should have released Fallout 5 to line up with the show. My brother in Christ, you had a game already. You had 2 Fallout games since 2014. In the last decade, you've had 2. You know how many Elder Scrolls games I've gotten? Oh my god. I've been waiting since 2011. You fiends! And if somebody says Blades, I'm gonna punch him in the mouth. If somebody comes up to me and talks to me about Blades, I'm breaking your spine. I'll go Bane on your back. Oh my god. But anyway, we need Fallout 6. Oh man, I'm not at midterm yet. Good quarter system. Oh, okay. You're just in a whole. You're just in a whole other continuum. Blades was not a game. It was not an Elder Scrolls game. Not in the slightest. My god. I said the build to you. Look, it's a whip though. You're trying to give me a virus? Are you Oliver OEM? Are you trying to steal my Bitcoin? Are you trying to hack me, bro? Is that what I'm to understand? My god, you think you know a guy? Oh, I thought you meant a whip. I thought you meant a whip file. I was like, Oh my god. Fallout Shelter is anything related to canon? What do you mean? Fallout Shelter is canon. That's why all the holiday bits too, all completely canon. 18 is not gonna be nearly enough to cover that. I need to go get some more. Is this a thunderstorm? No. Okay, good. 3 phones at the show. Oh my god, not the TTRPG. Okay, buddy. Elder Scrolls Blades. Listen, Fallout 4 and 76 both count. If anything, you can tell me Elder Scrolls Online. You know what? I would take that as comparable to Fallout 76. But Fallout 4 is already coming in. These monsters trying to keep me from my Elder Scrolls games. Agreeing on the sentiment that a mobile game doesn't count. Yeah. You need to watch Invincible. Ooh, you see, don't really like Invincible. Ooh, you see, don't really like, don't like that show. Sap. Izu. I was the number one Elder Scrolls Blades do for about 30 minutes. That's still so iconic. Nap, shush, you need to watch it. I don't care about your opinion. Watch it. Oh my god. I don't like it though. When did those house frames get built behind the statue? What, the origins of the marketplace? I don't know, like 5 streams ago? We've walked past them. See, the thing is, I actually, like, don't get me wrong. I was gonna say, I dislike it illogically. Like, my dislike of the show Invincible is founded, totally, like, is totally, unfounded in terms of, like, the quality of the show. If you told me, like, no, Invincible's, like, a really well-written and animated show, I'd go, yeah. I just don't care for it. But I don't care for it in the same way that I don't care for, like, The Boys. Like, I just don't like... It's illogical. I just don't like the idea, like, what if Superman, but bad? And I know that's reductive. I just don't like any series that's like, what if we just treated these powers as hyper-realistic because the Flash would liquefy people and Lois Lane's spine would break if somebody tried to catch her. And I'm so tired. Can I not just be hopeful? Like, can I not just have my silly little superheroes that are hopeful, you know? Can I not just vibe with silly little heroes that are all hopeful? Oh my god. I almost feel like they weren't expecting the Fallout show to be so popular because the timing of it, from the marketing perspective, is such a blunder with them not having any new games remastered. I mean, Fallout 4 became the #1 sold game in Europe yesterday, rising by 7,400% in sales. So I'm gonna say that, like, it's been a win. Like, there's a lot of people. You gotta realize, 2014 was a while ago, but the game still holds up. So for, like, this show just introduced a whole new generation of people to Fallout. That's what you don't realize. They didn't have to make a game, and they sold thousands of copies of an existing IP. Like, that's just a total win. Like, don't get me wrong, you're right, like, in the sense, like, oh, this would have been great synergy of marketing, but I'm about thinking bigger. But I'm just saying that, like, from their perspective, this has been nothing but a great success. Snap, what happened to the greenhouse? I only missed, like, 1 stream. What do you mean? What do you mean what happened to it? It's right here. Oh, you mean the second story that's being worked on? I mean, you know, that's happening. Slowly but surely, you know. The is gonna come down, my alarm clock hit me with a big foam stick to remind me to go to bed. Oh my god. There are good superheroes, you know. Omni-Man is bad. His whole thing is everyone knows he's bad, and they can't do anything about it. Invincible beats him. It's not like humans versus the... No, I know it's not like the Boys is the bad comparison, because I'm not trying to say that they're the same show. I'm just saying that, like, I don't really care for how do I phrase this? Ultimately, I just don't really care for, like, a show with superheroes that's, like, very bloody and gore-filled and the like. Because superheroes illogically are an escapism for me as, like, a media type, and I'm happy to just see it be that, you know? I'm happy to not have, like, oh, well, because this person's indestructible, a really strong person could hold them in front of a train and kill everyone on that train very gorily. Like, that's just not something I'm interested to see, you know? I'll defend Invincible to the grave. Like I said, I'll put it this way. I think Invincible's a good show. Based on, like, like, with objectivity, I can go, yeah, based on the certain reviewers who I normally am quite trusting in their opinion, my opinion tends to line up with these people, as well as, like, the overwhelming support of fandom and the like, that I'm like, okay, it's probably pretty good. It's probably pretty decently made. I just don't care for it. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't enjoy that kind of thing. Oh, now if you get to see him crush someone's head, it's... I don't want to see that, though! I don't want to see Superman do that either! Like... like, that's my point! I don't want that! Like, I'm fine. Like, listen, it's whatever in other shows. It's like it's illogical. It's illogical. It's based in nothing. I'm fine with it in other shows. I just don't like it in superhero media for whatever reason. Oh man, I barely ever miss a stream, and I don't even remember which stream I missed. And suddenly everything's built up. Or maybe it's just that, you know, you when did it get so tough? That also happened. Oh my god. That's like not new. What do you mean? That's been like that for a while. It's quite simple. Nap wants superhero content to have to not have conflict or sadness or adversity ever. Incorrect. Incorrect. I believe that you can achieve that without... not only do I believe it, I've seen it done where you can achieve a gripping story that has lots of conflict, sadness, and adversity that doesn't have people's entrails be pulled out and their heads exploded into mush. Like, it's not... I know you're being hyperbolic as well, but like, don't worry, but... It's a very common trope of like superhero media. Like, I think it is more interesting to have a story where they don't resort to that. A great example would be Superman versus not the Sinister Six. Why am I so Spider-Man brained? Superman, is it the Syndicate? Superman versus the Elite. Superman versus the Elite. That's what it is. I think it's like a film from the early 2010s, but anyway, that's a perfect example. Like that is the actual crux of that movie, is a storyline of like this group, the Elite, that's like, we don't play nice, we kill bad guys because bad guys are bad, and blah, 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 blah. And the public starts to get on side and they're like, yeah, Superman, you suck. Cause you suck, Superman. You should have ended these people forever ago. Cause you can, Superman. And the whole thing comes around to show that, oh well, actually it's a little spooky when stuff like that starts happening. It's good to have ideals. It's like, I'm sorry, I want superhero media to be idealistic. It's heroes. That's the point. They're idealized versions of the self. I'm losing. I'm McFrickin' losing it. Oh my god. I just think everything's so gritty and realistic these days. I just... But I could argue the superhero media at large is not uber gory and violent. We've just seen an oversaturation of it in mainstream media with the success of the Deadpool flip. Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, like... How do I rephrase this? I'm not saying all superhero media has become this way in any capacity. I can name like four things, but ultimately I just think it's a lot of things that are trying to do what Watchmen already did forever ago, and they've never really added much to the conversation. And additionally, it's like, I just think the success of Injustice in the early 2010s led to the subsect of superhero media discourse that I don't personally vibe with. Like I said, I think Invincible is a good show. I just don't like it. It's one of those things where it's like, objectively, yeah, it's a good show. I personally do not enjoy it, and will never like enjoy. It'll never be something that I like find enjoyable. Do I want to? Is this better? No, I guess what I want to do is this. Yeah. And like that, and I guess, yeah, let's do that. Oh, I need to go get more of it, don't I? I have like none. Oh, devastating. Also, it's nighttime, so I don't trust that, and it's raining. I would like to clear it up. Also, New Vegas is built in the same engine as Fallout 3, the game Brio engine. That is no longer the engine they used. They used the Creation engine. They would literally have to rebuild the entire game from the ground up in the new game engine. Furthermore, Fallout New Vegas is a buggy mess on anything that isn't PC. It runs horribly on console, and they would have to fix a lot of issues with the game. New Vegas is not a perfect game, and rebuilding it from the ground up is such a waste of effort and huge time dedication. I agree with that. My biggest hope is that, because Starfield wasn't truly on a new engine, it was basically on like a Create 1.5 rather than Create 2. So I actually hope they make Create Engine 2. See, Bethesda's interesting as a game studio in that regard, because they're one of the only studios to this day that doesn't use, or at least doesn't as highly, what's the word I'm looking for? Lean on Unreal. They're one of the few groups that still doesn't use the Unreal Engine. They use an in-house engine still. And part of that is because no one else has ever been able to make an engine that does as well, not to say that theirs isn't a buggy mess at times, that does as well with their style of storytelling of like the several different options of like, okay, you could have killed a person that's important for this one quest that's like just by randomly running across them, but you still need the whole thing to work out, and like, so that kind of game design is something that's very distinct to Bethesda. Invincible's whole thing is that he doesn't kill, though. It's nice to see him push away from his dad's ideologies and come over and people comparing him to his dad. Again, I'm not saying that there's not, like, I'm not trying to say that it's like a bad show in the sense that like, oh, I think it's horribly made. Again, I think it's a really great show, but there's just some things that like I have no interest in watching. Another good example of that would be like Poor Things. One of the most recent like movies to win like lots of different Oscars and stuff like that. I have zero interest in Poor Things. I like a lot of the actors in it. Matter of fact, like Willem Dafoe is in almost always, like I will watch almost anything he's in. But Poor Things concepts are just something that I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to get into that. You know what I mean? I just cannot get into it all, but then I feel like I'm busy out of the intellectually stimulating marvel of the genre, and I'm just like, am I just stupid or dumbfoundedly boring? I'm dumbfoundedly boring. It's me. I'm dumbfounded. Tap about the great debate. Oh, right. Sorry about that, Grant. I entirely derailed. I'm too superhero brained. I just instantly latched on to superhero talk. I was like, this is my calling as a person. Anyway, what I was gonna say about the Great Divide, I don't remember where I left off, but for one, I would change the people to be Earth and all non-benders, and I'd make it to be Earth and Fire Nation refugees but particularly, and I'd have them have debated over ownership of the land, and because they will have been driven out by the war from the same village, or two villages, but one of those villages was a Fire Nation colony, but the colony was founded 100 years ago after the first invasion. So then it becomes a whole thing of like, okay, well at this point this is like 2 to maybe 3 generations away from the people who came here and settled. So then it becomes, because that gets picked up in the comics later of like how you deal with that. So I think that's a much more interesting and compelling argument for like why these two sides are at odds. Especially if none of them are benders, because then it becomes a thing of like, okay, well then there's also the non-bending component to this versus the rest of this big bending war. And I think that would ultimately have made it a more compelling narrative, and I think it would have resulted in a more interesting long term of like having early on established that like, oh, not all Fire Nation are bad. You know what I mean? That's like a real, like, I feel like I dumbed down my main point, but that's kind of like where I'm getting with that. Like, is that I think it would be more interesting ultimately. How do I want to do this? Do I want this to be, you know what, maybe I do. Yeah, you know what, I'll make this upper bit class. It's me. I'm the problem. Hi. Oh my god. Not the Swifty lyrics coming in from the top rope. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, Randy Orr. Oh god. Oh, the humanity. I do think that's a lot better. Well, I just think that, like, in terms of Avatar, that would have one, it could have resulted in not just a more interesting storyline for like that week's episode, but also set up a lot more going forward into the cultural impacts of colonialism, which again is something that they deal with in the comics and that they just never really got into in the show, because in the comics it's post-war and they're coming back and trying to disentangle all these things. But I think that's a more I just think the Great Divide was probably written really early on, and it just was like an episode made be done. Like, again, the Great Divide is the weakest episode, but not a bad episode of like a cartoon. It's like a really good, it's like a perfectly like serviceable Saturday morning cartoon vibe episode. Like it's not bad in the slightest. It's just, you know, not as good as all the rest. Like when everything else is always like near perfect for for writing and everything like that, it just sticks out a little bit. That's all. Yo, fandom is the bond. Outdo. The Divide, post-war, like in the hit video game. These shows are my escape, also deaf. I think it should be about colonialism. I said earlier that I am perfectly fine with this kind of storytelling in any other genre. I just don't like it in superhero. I said it's illogical. It is my own personal hangups. It's something that like I don't vibe with, but I can recognize is a perfectly like valid form of storytelling that that can explore interesting topics in the superhero genre. Like it's not something that I like. In no way do I think that my stance on Invincible and shows like it is like a fair stance. It's not. It's a totally like my way or the highway type stance, but it's just how I feel about it. And I refuse to equivocate on my opinion. I've always worn it on my sleeve, you see. Avatar is also notoriously non-gory. I mean, that's true. That's true. It is notoriously non-gory. Minus the live-action TV series, yes. Wow. Grant said, finally my question's been answered. I'm going to bed. I got what I wanted. I'm getting out of here. It's kind of awesome. I remain a performance artist. The rest all dead. Only I remain. No. What's in the fridge is definitely not human meat. Human? Human meat? Huh? You what? What? Human? Oh, I love that. I love that audio. So if you make it a challenge, I will suffer from sleep deprivation, destroy you, dead. Oh my god. Dead is just like, sounds like skill issue. It's like, I will rise to the occasion. Rise to the challenge. Oh man. That will take a little bit more, and then we will maybe some cow wool. That might be a good idea. I should really go get like a bunch of cow. I should really. Yeah, we might do some of that later this stream. We're just mining a little. Hey, you know what might be a good idea? God, what? You know what? What's a crazy idea? What if we did a resource gathering stream? But we'd need something to do while we did that. There's not really anything we could do though. Oh, you know what might keep that? You know what might keep that like a really interesting as we go, so it's not just me collecting resources. What if it had, and stay with me, all right? Stay with me for this one. What if it had a media share while we did it? Wouldn't that be a crazy idea? Huh? Wowie zowie. What a novel idea. No, but that sounds crazy. That'd be silly. That kind of sucks. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's not. Whoever suggests that's probably stupid. Yeah, you're right. It's probably not my best idea, right, MJ? It's probably not the best idea. For those not aware, this has been something that I've been off and on about for a long time, and MJ is just so tired of it at this point. MJ's just so tired of it. But it's not my fault. We physically can't do it. Oh my god. In fairness, I have not been able to bring myself to watch Invincible Season 2 for the exact reason that I know it will upset me and I not feel great for a bit after watching it. See, that's just me always, and I'm just like, no, I won't. I'm just too stubborn about it, you know? The only question I have for zombie TV shows is, are other countries like the UK, Australia, New Zealand affected by it? In The Walking Dead, they were. Like in The Walking Dead, there's a sequence where they're like, oh, the last person they heard from was France. There was like a lab in France working on a cure, but then contact ended, so they just assume it didn't go well. In other series, it depends. Some series do like make a point of stating whether or not like other regions are okay, but more often than not, you just never hear. Hardcore in the corner of the screen. Oh my god. I just constantly share the D&D art that he made. We call while you do a material gathering stream. Oh, we'll see all of it. You know what? Actually, you know what? Maybe Oliver will let us someday do it. someday a media shares. Mayhaps. I think it's hilarious, but occasionally I'm just too sleepy to give you the hype energy this time. Oh, you're fine, dude. You're fine. The best zombie movie ever made was made based in the UK 28 days later. I feel like I maybe saw that. There was a zombie. For the life of me, I've never been able to recall what it was called. But like, I saw a zombie movie at one point or other that was set in the UK, and I feel like they saw like a plane with survivors, something like that. There was a bunch of stuff like that. I can't recall it right now, but anyway, there's one that I've been trying to find for years. And I saw like it as a YouTube clip once, and I've always been like, ooh, I wanna know what happens with that. I mean, slow slash series, but I would watch 4 hours with no mic resource gathering stream. Just chill music, gathering some resources. No mic. Oh my! What? Half of this is for my vanity. What do you mean? No mic. What? How will I fill the air with my wit and witticisms? What? No, surely the chatters don't want that. No, that'd be crazy. Oh my god. No mic. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, the humanity. There's a young Cillian Murphy, if that helps. It doesn't, but it might help me search it up later. Like, as in, I don't recall it, but because like I really don't. Like, I really recall so little of it. Is the military involved in that one? Like, because it was basically the military was controlling like one of the locations where like zombies were. And that, or one of the defensible areas, and that was like one of the cruxes of the issues, was the military's rule between them and the civilians that were still around. Was like one of the points of contention, as it were. Central to the film's protect. Maybe it is the same movie then, or maybe it is the thing that I'm thinking of then. You absolute fiend. You idiot, you poisoned yourself! Stinky! Yeah, can't get me, haha! What a stinky. What an idiot. What a buffoon. Any monsters? No? Alright. Time to honk shoe. My way of telling you to shut up. Oh my god. To the chillest resource gathering stream ever. Can we mute him finally? Oh, what? Hey, you know what? We tried that once and you guys didn't like it. You guys didn't like it, so you know what? I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing it. You guys didn't like it last time we did that. They all want me on stream. They know I'd be more entertaining. Brother, go live on your own stream, pal. Maybe if you stream some more. Then maybe. Then maybe. Oh my god. I don't normally watch zombie stuff, but I finished the anime Zom 100 last night. That was cute, and the ending arc was a little weird, left field, but overall it was sweet. Nice. So between that and the Train to Busan, I only watch Asian zombie media, I guess. Currently working on a 100-block long bridge. I'm building an archive on the Minecraft server, and I... How dare you! How dare you try to hurt me! Unbelievable. I made it my goal to stream more on other people's channels than my own. One of my friends gave me their stream key. Brother, if I ever give you my stream key, that's not me, that is an imposter. That's crazy. That's insane. That is bonkers. I can't fathom that. Not even like for you, like specifically. Like it's not a you thing as much as it's like I can't fathom giving my stream key to someone. Okay, I'll just line up that bit of donuts. Okay, I'm back on my iPad this time. Let's go! iPad generation. Oh my sweet. Can I have your stream key for the bit? No! No one can ever have my stream key. What? In no world have I ever given someone my stream key. That would be insane. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. Whap, whap. And like that, bap, boop. Nope, one too many. Whap. Whap. Eating the mac and cheese followed by drinking a cup of tea was a bad idea. The evil is starting to take hold. The evil? What are you, Jekyll and Hyde? What do you mean? What do you mean? What concoction did you make? What do you mean? Oh man. If Nap can't even give away his stream key, no wonder he's single. Clear trust issues. Fair enough. You know, fair enough. Just gonna have to hold that one. One's, you know. Let me go, wait, let me go slice and dice these so that I get a bunch of the other one. Because I get a lot, but wait, can I just do that with this? Will it give me 4 in this? It will, but that's an equal trade, yeah. And it was a lot of dairy. What is so hard to follow? What do you mean? Oh my god. I can't wait to see my friends tomorrow and spend time with them because I haven't seen them in 2 weeks and I missed them a lot, but I would be lying if I didn't say. Part of me wanted to say their baby cousin and wanted to see their baby cousin and spend time with him because he's funny and sweet. Loves me and I kind of hope he's there this weekend. Aw, that's sweet, dude. What What if I said I already have your stream key? How? How do you have my stream key? I don't even have my stream key. Statistics. It's going. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna see you all and have a super fun time. But what if I hung out with this 4-year-old? If life gives you lemons, what do you do with them? Crush them! Crush them like they're your enemies! Crush them into dust! And then make life feel bad for ever giving them to you. I am a fool. I should have been using the cutter. I for whatever reason was like, oh, it's probably like stone, because each stone will give me 4. Or no, each stone will give me 1, or all 4 will give me 4 there, but this gives me more with the, I'm an idiot. I don't want your lemons. What am I meant to do with these? Exactly. See, that's the thing. People are like, oh, if life gives you lemon, make lemonade. How? With what? It didn't give you sugar. It didn't give you water. It didn't give you anything else that goes into lemonade. It just gave you the lemons. If you are in the vacuum of space, the lemons are all you have. You can't make lemonade with just lemon. You need more. Make combustible lemons. That also sounds like you would need more than just lemons. Kind of sounds like you'd need some, I don't know, plastic explosive something, you know? Why are you in the vacuum of space? I'm always in the vacuum of space. I exist in a void. It's part of my charm. It sounds like a food theory to me. That's a theory. A food theory. MatPat's not involved anymore. I can't believe you just said you hate Lemonade by Beyonce. Huh? I didn't say that at all. I said that the average person can't make lemonade with just lemons. And you know what? That's true. The average person is not Beyonce. I can't believe that you would suggest the average person could recreate what Beyonce has, Ruba. You know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised. How do we hear you then? Wouldn't you like to know? Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Magic. That's how. All right, is this stuff all been sauteing for a while now? Is it all good? Napstar! Napstar! Yo, Ray! Out, out. He got you there, base. Base. Let's go! We win these! Kelp block! It's still weird to me that Americans and British people have different lemonade. Ours is carbonated. Yeah, isn't your guys basically just like Sprite? Isn't that what your guys' lemonade is? Like, not literally, but that's like effectively what it is. Like, it's not literally Sprite, I don't agree, but it's probably pretty effectively Sprite. Sounds like it is at the very least. You cut out, so I didn't hear any of it. The gods protected me from your foolishness. Now, see, here's the real question: is did that actually cut out, or is Ruba just, or did Ruba just disassociate? just me making a good point, Ruba. Just like, I refuse. Just Ruba's body rejected it. Just rejected the words. Wasn't even like a conscious thing. I never had lemonade. I don't like juice. Wait, you don't like juice? Who doesn't like juice? It's like just all types? Just like every single type imaginable? Also, MJ is also correct. Lemonade is not juice. It's not like specifically lemon juice. I simply did not hear it. It made a good point. I'm more than open to receive. Oh, Root was like, no, I'm open to receiving it. I just didn't hear it. All that was playing inside that head was just TV static. Just on loop. Just nothing else. Oh my god. I've been playing on the Origins mod for Minecraft server, and it's really fun. And my house is very pretty. I'm a hoppy, which is a very fragile bird. Ooh. That sounds pretty good. Is that the same Origins mod that used to have like an SMP? Like the one that Phil's in Minecraft was on? Is it like the same mod? Presumably. I didn't even grab any of the wheat I need. Can you buy lemon juice on its own? My mom puts it, you know what? Oh, you can buy, yeah, you can buy lemon juice all on its own. Well, I guess correction. You can buy, lemon concentrate, which is what's usually referred to as lemon juice. But it is technically a concentrate, which is why there was a real bad issue where like there was like this challenge going around, I guess, because there was this kid on TikTok who like downed a bottle of it and got an ulcer in his stomach because of it, because it's concentrate. So every tablespoon of that is like 15 lemons worth of juice, because it's so much more potent. It's just made from lemons here. Sprite is made from lemons and lime. Ooh. I don't like anything like apple juice, orange juice, lemonade, all that stuff. I don't like. But why? Why? Do you simply hate joy? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean you don't like it? Wow. This man comes in here absolutely aghast at the idea that I don't like a random TV show. And he's out here not liking juice? As like the most basic human function is enjoying the sweet treat of juice from fruit. What do you mean? I love the taste of citric acid. No, no, you don't. Nobody's allowed to just drink citric acid. That's a crime. Don't ask me in what law book. I don't know, but I'm calling it a crime. Can you buy fresh lemon juice and lemon concentrate, which we also call? That's true. My brain cells are now gone, being 8 a.m. They disappear at 8 a.m.? What? Wait, they disappear at the start of the day? Wait, that's insane. It's similar, but the different origins. Harpy replaced Elytra. Lame. And there's a lot more origins. And they added other mods as well, like magic and extra biomes and such. Ooh. Which extra biomes? Did they add the Aether? The Aether, my beloved? It might be a diabetes thing. Oh, well, okay, that I mean, that makes sense. Never mind. Well, now I'm awful. I'm so oh, man. Of all the places I expected to go. For whatever reason, that was not it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Wait. Oh. As soon as I wake up, also I like apple juice, but not orange juice. That's fair. In fairness, I would say that is a more common position. There's a lot of people who prefer apple juice, I'd say, to orange juice for whatever reason. I personally prefer orange juice with 200% pulp. Just all pulp. No juice, just pulp. Just unlimited pulp. It's fantastic. Highly recommend it. Love apple and cherry juice. Ooh. Are you /J or /SRS? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, okay? If you drank pure citric acid, then it is harmful if you swallow it in large amounts, but it also causes skin irritation and allergic skin reactions, eye irritation, and potentially serious eye damage, nose and throat. Yeah, so don't. Don't do that. Oh my god. You just like your orange juice salt. Yeah, you know those frozen, like from concentrate ones that are just like just a hockey puck of orange juice that are like in little cardboard tubes. Just that. I just want that. And nothing else. No water added either. Just that thing. Oh man. That stuff went crazy. I remember like I would love getting to make the orange juice like that. Cause I don't know, my parents wouldn't buy like orange juice. They'd only buy like from concentrate, and you'd add water and then it would become orange juice. Apple juice is literally like diabetic. How many I used to drink it so much, was not liking it because I didn't want to say how I didn't like it. Cause was it making me throw up? Oh, Oliver, no! Oh god, dude! Oh my sweet Jesus! just chugging down apple juice. Yeah, guys, this was really good. Somebody call someone. Oh my god. Yeah, it is a lot more reasonable now to not like. It's literally bad for you. Oh my god. Imagine if apple juice was made from applesauce, brother. What? What do you mean? Oh my god, I feel like I'm losing it. But wait, what if apple juice was made from just condensed apple flavor put into like one of those Play-Doh mashers that makes things come out like spaghetti strands? Who the? What a delayed stance! What a delayed stance! Oh, that's awesome! Why was that like 3 years later? Why was that such a delay between when I said I like pulped orange juice? Oh yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I'm sorry, that got me. Oh my god. Oh, that got me, man. I don't know why that just sent me into the sun. Oh, sweet Jesus. It was just something about how delayed. Like, that was like 20 minutes of delay between me saying, oh man, I like pulp, and just Ruma, like from the top rope, coming in with anyone who likes pulp, and it should be locked up like a political prisoner. I want bamboo shoots under their fingernails yesterday. It was just so extreme. It was so... Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that was okay. I'm serious now. We're good. It sounded like a seagull. Leave me alone. I know it's a weird laugh. Leave me alone. I know it's a weird laugh, okay? Believe you me, I have tried to change it, and it won't change. Oh my god. Y'all can keep hating, but I kept the lights on round here comedy-wise. I'm feeding you with Brian. Yeah. Yeah, you're working the 9 to 5. That's putting another quarter into the little nap box, and then I come to life like an animatronic, a cursed animatronic. My God. Oh, this thing! Yay! I love this thing. Oh, it's so much fun. My God, best thing they've ever added to Minecraft. Truth be told. Can this all like hurry up and oxidize? That'd be swell, you know? That'd be freaking great. Like it's on its way. It's just not finishing for whatever reason. Ugh. There's tears down his face. Listen, if I start laughing, it is hard to stop. You know, like that's the thing. I've been called an easy laugh before because it's true. I'm very easy to make laugh, but I just like that. I like laughing. I don't know. It's fun. Life's a good time that way. Oh man. Maybe if you made a grip. Oh, really? Really? Is that so, Ray? Because wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Part of this, I did a little. You listen to me. I did a little experiment, you see. I've done a little experiment. Well, you see all these ones that are good on their way to oxidizing. Gee willikers, look at how almost oxidized all these ones are that are not in a grid pattern. Versus all these ones. All these ones that are in a perfectly spaced out grid pattern. And wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? They're not oxidizing as fast. So don't you look at these ones even finished. These ones even finished oxidizing. My God. Stupendous work. Oh, chillax. You must be new here. It ebbs and flows. It ebbs and flows. Sometimes life's a little high energy, you know, high impact, high energy. And other times it's more docile, and we have nice little conversations in chat. And that's great, you know. Who doesn't love a little tete-a-tete, you know? And we get to those sometimes. But for the most part, creeper. Oh man. For the most part, I just have a silly little fun time. Did you know already placed copper placed on oxidized copper is faster? I'm sorry, what? Do you mean to tell me that if I placed all that copper attached to one another, because part of it is already oxidized, it would all oxidize a lot faster? I'm pretty sure it's the reverse, isn't it? Doesn't it need to be spaced out to oxidize? Keep the chunks loaded for it to oxidize. That's what you sound like. Oh yeah, MJ, speaking of earlier, yeah, this is the market. We started working on this a number of streams ago. I don't know why you forgot about it. Maybe you just hate me. I don't know. Maybe maybe you're just a hater. I don't know. Who's to say? You know, who's to say? Does them being inside the greenhouse not affect your theory? What do you mean? What do you mean? Didn't meant to say it. I'm not here. Never mind. Oh man, no, I was just beaming. I was just saying you must be new here like as a beam. No. Oh my God. genuinely never seen this or the second story of the greenhouse. It like happened over multiple streams. You were there for some of it. You were there. We chatted while this was happening. I mean, don't get me wrong. A good bit of it was happening during that period where there was a brief like 2-week period, I think, or maybe it was just 1 week where you weren't at stream as often. Which is fine, by the way. You don't feel trapped here. But it might have mostly happened during that. Now that I think about it. But yeah, because I terraformed this area first. This used to be 2 blocks higher. There used to be more there. So I terraformed this area, and then we started building things. So like, yeah, that happened for a while. I mean, it's not perfectly spaced out because the walls of the greenhouse are close to the block. All the middle ones are perfectly spaced out. What do you mean? What else is new? Oh my God, Tyler, I'd be surprised if I'd be surprised if I turned around. I wouldn't be surprised if I turned around and you went, "Oh my God, what's that giant white building over there?" And I'd be like, "Well, Tyler, I was building a castle, you see, and it's slow going because it's made out of quartz. And whenever I go get quartz, we have to go to the Nether for a long time. And while that does make Killer happy, it is a spooky time for me." Because I'm in the Nether, and that is a dangerous place. They don't want you to know that it's pretty dangerous, but I'll tell you what, it's pretty dangerous. Maybe if you finished the Fallout series, MJ wouldn't be such a hater. I'm on episode 3. Or wait, am I on episode 3 or 4? I'm not gonna check right now. I'm not. I might be on episode 4 now. Now that I think about it. Namely because I watched 2 episodes right before stream. So thoughts about the episode? I finished them 10 minutes before going live. Okay. I was gonna do it after stream. Oh my God. I can't win. I can't win here. My God. What is the world coming to? What is the world coming to where I, Napoleon VII, can't win? My God. Actually, a pretty normal state of affairs, but I refuse to acknowledge that. I was scrolling Twitter when you said my name, and I just perked up and looked at the screen like a dog who heard the word treat. Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat. Treat? No treat. Oh. Great little audio. Great little TikTok audio. My God. My stars. He hates all of us. Confirmed? What do you mean confirmed? Oh my God. Wow, Napton is Judas arc. Yeah. You know it. Lady Gaga wrote a whole song just about me, baby. And it was famously parodied by Michael from Vsauce, where he did a video called The Bearded Nun. This is not a joke. He plays a bearded nun in a parody of the song Judas by Lady Gaga. And then goes off and makes Vsauce. For some reason. Oh, what a wacky career that man has had. Hey, Vsauce. Do not like to plan ahead. No, me either. Huh? Why were you watching the show 10 minutes before stream? No, I stopped watching the show 10 minutes before stream. Like the episode ended 10 minutes before stream. And do you not like plan ahead? Oh, no, what? When I'm gonna watch something? No, I don't plan ahead when I'm gonna watch it. I look at the time and I go, let's play the little game where Nap doesn't know if he's gonna have time to finish this, or if he's gonna get caught out by having to go somewhere, or if he missed the sub or the bus, and you know, he has to figure that out. You know? Yippee yahoo! And then he's late to class and work, and that's fun. But at least he finished the episode of the thing he was looking at, you know. I do that a lot. I'm just building it to hear my name, and I get so confused. Oliver just turns around like, huh? What? You what? Taylor Swift also wrote a song that is called "The Smallest Man to Ever Live." What? What does that have to do with socks? What? Hi, Vaughn Socks. Taylor Swift also wrote a song about. I didn't see the word "you." I didn't see. I didn't see the word "you." Oh my god. I don't know what they've noticed, Tyler. There was nothing to notice. I don't know what they're talking about. They sound crazy. They sound bonkers, to be honest to you. You know, I think they're losing it. I think they're McFrickin' losing it. I need more cobble. Is there more cobble over here, baby? Baby, who's this? Learn to read, I'm begging you. What? Just cause what? I've studied dozens of books and English literature. I'm meant to what? Know how to read? Pfft, no. Nuh-uh. I read your messages together. All right, like, how is that on me? But that's a mood. I get to class late a lot because of watching a thing that has 3 minutes left, and I misjudge how soon class is. Yeah, I misjudge how slow people walk. Like, I don't know why, but people walk so slow. And oh my god, especially tourists, man. Oh my. Nothing is more infuriating in my life than just tourism. It's truly the worst thing in the world. Just move faster. Move with the flow. Beep beep. Out of the way, Grandma. Why must you be a hurdle for me? Does God not challenge me enough? He puts you in my way? Jesus Christ. Oh well. Not to imply that the elderly are speed bumps in my life, but you know. I didn't notice, I just lied. I always commit to the bit. Do not get me started on people walking slowly. It infuriates my boyfriend to no end, and he always rants to me about it's oh man. They go so slow. It like I lose my mind about it. Like a true yeah. You're by the way. Listen. you Good monologue, one of your better. Well, it was like, you know what? Good bit. I'll have notes for you by the end of the day. Oh my god. Yeah, you're just not really hitting your mark with that one. You need to add some more oomph to it. This is Justin. Napoleon the Seventh hates old people. This is new? But I mean, hate's a strong word. I don't hate the elderly, you know? That would be crazy. And I don't hate them. You just can get in my way sometimes. No, that's all. That's all. They just... You know, you don't... you don't have to worry about it, Oliver. Fire this thing from elderly. The issue is my class is in the museum 2 blocks from my dorm, and it was like a 3-minute walk, but that fails to account for the crosswalk that takes 10 years to change, or I run directly through traffic. I mean, that just sounds like free tuition to me, but alright. So I leave for class at 1:58 because my YouTube video ended, and then I shockingly do not get there on time. I mean... I don't know, man. Not that I'm encouraging chatters to, like, walk into the middle of crosswalks. That's probably a bad idea, but also, you know, tuition's expensive. You know, who's to say? Who's to say? I simply walk past or if need be through them. Oh. Yeah, I normally figure out a way around them, but oh man. It's usually like, I don't know. I figured out the easiest way to kind of get around it is, for the most part, not just don't start on like the sidewalk. You just gotta like start, like use alleys and like fire escapes, and that's like 9 times out of 10 gonna work. That's kind of the main way to kind of avoid the tourism crowds. You just gotta not get lost. If I get hit by a car, I'll have an absence on my record and my autism would never recover. I also have the gay walk speed buff on my side. See, I still don't understand what that means. Like, I don't understand what that means, because as much as Edward tried to explain it, he just said it means walking fast. But like, I also walk fast. It's just walking fast. I just got places to be, man. I just got things to do. I don't. What, you think I'm gonna wait? No. Oh, let's just meander along. Oh, I'm busy. I got things to do, places to be, people to see. You know. A lot of fire escapes up in the. There's fire escapes literally every. Like, what do you mean? That's like a thing everywhere. Any like apartment building has a fire escape. What do you mean? What do you mean? So, that's not. Oh my god. We literally just did another poll. Gay people idea of fast walking is very different. I guess. I don't know, man. Have you not heard of the gay walk? Only from like Edward and Ruba for the most part. I'll be real, Oliver. Is it like a thing? Is it like a thing that I just have never been made aware of? I feel like I learned so much from stream. I feel like there's so much to be constantly learned that I go like, oh, I did not know that was a thing. I can't miss a class because that would ruin my 3-year perfect record that I only maintain because my brain needs a pattern to maintain it. I'll go crazy or I'll ignore the fact the class might probably take pity of me. One absence because I was like hit by a car. Then I would use the absence all the time because the pattern was broken. See, I get that, but on the same hand, like, I remember once in like the 3rd grade, there was like a school assembly or whatever, and then they were like naming people who got perfect attendance, and they named me. And I had to go up and get this stupid little certificate. And I remember I got so mad about it. I was like, what do you mean? What? Perfect attendance? I didn't miss a single day. And after that, I made it my mission to never get perfect attendance again. I was pissed. I was like, what do you mean I was here every day possible? No, get me out of here. You can lie in the poll. I adore the poll results. Literally only the results I would have accepted. There's a stereotype about gay people on average walking fast. Yes, it's commonly known. See, you guys said it was commonly known, but I didn't necessarily believe you until now Oliver's mentioned it. So now I feel like maybe I have to believe it. Then again, it's really only been British people and Canadians now that I think about it. So maybe it's just a British thing. Maybe it's just a what's the Commonwealth. Maybe it's a Commonwealth thing. Who knows? Yeah, maybe it's just that, you know? Who's to say? Yeah, who knows? Hard to say sometimes, you know? Oh, well, Tyler's there. Well, you know. You need to introduce it to your friend who knows the internet games that we have such a good time. You will never meet my IRL friends. That is just a recipe from disaster. And by disaster, I mean disaster from me. I'm in New England. I mean, what am I, chopped liver? Oh, let us beat her. At least she gets us. It would only end horribly for me. It would. This is actively just asking to wound me. What do you mean? Hey, Nap, would you mind strapping this time bomb to yourself? Well, I would prefer not to. But it'd be kind of fun. Oh, man. I will meet someday. Oliver, I'm gonna see you at like a TwitchCon someday, and I'm just gonna like hurl you into a river. I don't I'm gonna find a way to just like launch you like a javelin. It'll be great fun. It'll in a nice friendly way, of course. Not in a mean way. A river of friendship. You don't know nothing about my head. Listen. You listen to me. Oh my god. First of all, they're not tiny, I'll have you know. I don't know where this new adjective's coming in for them. It was only ever said that some people just said they were dainty, which is also wrong, mind you. I don't know where this whole tiny hand thing's coming in. Because that's just like objectively not true. Thing is, you can hide, I can't. You'll see your ginger hair for ages away. Exactly, I'll be like target locked. I'll do the same thing that was Sharkbait that did it to. Just like I can see you and you couldn't see him. Just a text. I can see you. His Nap isn't a ginger. I mean, in fairness, I have never said what my hair color is, so he's not wrong. he's not wrong. Who knows? Maybe yeah. Maybe it's bright red. You know, who knows? Who's to say? I have never said that. And if I did, I was probably lying. So, no. Anyway, how about them Mets? Just his pink hair. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? See, in that case, I won't ever meet that because I can't ever go to TwitchCon if I still want guys to talk to me. Oh my god. His old man. Yeah, exactly. It's perfectly gray. It's shock white, actually. The day we meet will be a fever dream because I'll see you as your Minecraft skin. What do you mean? I will just show up as my Minecraft skin. Somehow, just in real life. No, there's a better way. It'll go perfectly. I feel like the first TwitchCon that I'll ever probably go to, I feel like I want it to be like one in Europe, and that's just because I've never like, you know, gotten to go around and explore them. Mind you, this is like who knows when, because I have no plans of going to any TwitchCons. They would have to change a lot too, because I don't know if I just don't necessarily like trust TwitchCon after like the stuff that has happened. I don't know. That's all stuff that I just don't worry about. You know, the blonde vibe. Exactly. You're so right, King. You're so right. I have shock white hair, gray hair even. Pure oh, what's the stupid word used in like stupid word, I shouldn't say that. What's the word that's used for like dramatic effect in like really, in those like really cheesy like Penny Dreadful type romance novels with like Fabio on the cover? Raven hair, yeah. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it's raven black hair. So mysterious. Oh. Kill me, man. At least I'm laughing. I'll always laugh at me. Come to Brighton, come to Bridgerton. Nap, you're telling me you don't want to crack your spine in a ball pit? Yeah, funny enough. Funny enough, not on the top of my to-do list, you know? It's just never really been something that I'm like, ooh-wee! You just think he's not a buff Jim Bro Blonde, he's an NPR. What does that mean? What? Oh my god. He's an NPR girly is a crazy statement. Just don't go in the ball pit. But it seems so fun. It seems so fun and cool, you know? I'll just we'll just host our own convention, guys. We'll just have NapCon. It'll be great. Totally a smart idea. That has never gone wrong. A creator making their own convention. That has never gone wrong. That 100% of the time it works all the time, you know. Am I wrong, Napoleon? We've already established it. No comment. No comment. Maybe it's all smoke and mirrors. You know, who knows? You accidentally make one or two characters in a character creation, and then suddenly everybody knows things. If you actually are blonde, you need to fix that and get a hair color more in line with your energy. Oh my. CraftCon, me and Nap. We go on tour, NapCon, be like, honk shoe, NapCon. Everybody get a blanket and pillow. It's time for nap time. You and Oliver and all the other small MC YT should make a convention about things you like a Minecraft con, like a Minecon. That's kind of a smart idea. I wonder if we did that. I wonder, you know, we should probably launch it with a cool launch party. What would be a good way to do that? Well, it would be turning it'd be like flicking a switch or something. Oh, what if we got a giant Minecraft lever? What if we got a giant Minecraft lever and we put that on the side of a wall, and that would be how we open the convention. Gotta go get fence post. Seems like Nap reveals stuff every so often and then backpedals on it later. No, that would be crazy. What? Backpedaling? No. Now Nap may be a natural blonde, but his hair is definitely in. Oh my god. Why is anyone still on this platform? We've already we're all wait, what? Why is anyone still on this platform? We're already, I presume it's gonna be we are already the funniest I don't know if oh, Nap, you can't read! Nap, you can't read! Oh, Nap, you can't read! You didn't write it right! That's not my fault! You wrote a different word! My god. Context clues, brother! I've tried using context clues before, and then I end up missing something in the statement, and then people go, wow, Nap can't read. Oh my god. unbelievable. Oh my god, we do this thing where we get everyone to argue between 3 mobs and make them all good. Oh, wait a minute. That's actually a genius idea. But we can only add 1. Because otherwise, what would be the point of a vote? You know, that'd be silly. I vote if you're going to add them all anyway. And I'm sure no one's ever going to draw that out to become some big thing where people are mad that like they wouldn't add them all, because that would be silly. It's just like a silly little thing done just to have a fun little game with the community. It's actually separate from the main update. It's got nothing to do with the update itself. It's literally just its own silly little thing that we're doing just because it's fun, you know? And we're going to start doing it because why not? And then people are going to be pissed about it for whatever reason years down the road. No, I don't think so. Ruben, I don't think so. I don't think. No, you're misrepresenting the facts. You're misconstruing what's happened. You know, listen. Definitely not bitter about him reading a third of things I put in here and only reading the words is written. Oh my god. We should have one of Moms Be Super Useless, then have that one win. How much salty molded are we? Yeah, it's gonna be a fun, goofy thing that people won't feel like we are late. Yeah, exactly. Like people aren't gonna like take it to be like, oh, see, this team that was already doing a whole update, they're lazy for not giving us just a bunch more things. Because modders can do it, even though the modders don't have to make sure that it works across all platforms, interacts with everything, doesn't make the game feel different, and also have to work both for touchscreen as well as for controller and mouse and keyboard, and have to work at all these different things in Bedrock and Java with perfect parity. And doesn't overcrowd the game, so that, you know, we're just doing this once every year to add an additional mob and not, you know, have after 3 years 9 new mobs, because that would be an insane amount of just additional mobs and it would get really overcrowded really fast. But surely no one would get mad about it, you know? See how you took your time on that one? Oh man, what a time to be alive. Can't win them all. You know, they say you can. They say you can, but you really can't, you know? In the words of a great philosopher, actually, you know, my life be like, ooh, ah, you know? And they were real when they said, yeah, they were being so real when they said that. Words to live by. Words to live by. Their life do be like, ooh, ah, you know? Man, the genius of some people. Stupid bit. Perfect! Alright, I didn't grab any wool, did I? Well, there's some, but that's only 8 wool. I guess I need shears, which are somewhere. Where did I leave my shears? Did I leave them over here? Wait, Nap, I'm starting to think this isn't the best idea. Whatever for? Whatever for? What could possibly make you think that? Sometimes I wonder if you're like an alien who has only experienced the internet through other people. What do you mean? What a crazy statement. Oh my god. You know, Nap, sometimes I think you're an alien. Oh, that's awesome. Oh man, that's great. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that my way. See, all I'm doing is making sure that AI can never recreate me, you know? You think what? AI can replicate this? You just say the most inane stuff. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean that's the realest thing anyone's ever put in this chat? What do you mean? I just submitted the worst assignment ever, but I'm done with the semester. Yay, yippee, yahoo, yoo-hoo, yeah! Woo! Let's go, Medicine! So are you done? You're all done? Dude, congratulations. That's awesome, man. It's summertime for you now. Yippee! Hey, I say it, he doesn't, like it. What do you mean? I have 6 more weeks? That's a long time. I gotta go get co-op. Let's go! Join the cooperative. A better future today. All right, let's go shear some sheep. Where's Sean? Where is he? Got the highest grade in my class. Let's go, dude. That's awesome, man. Congratulations. We get our July 1st normally, but we go back in September instead of August. You only do a month off? That's crazy. That's bonkers. June for okay. I was gonna say that one wasn't on me. I was like, that one wasn't on me. You wrote July. Sheep. Not that one. Not that one. I'm not gonna take from that one. That one's special. That one's special. I'm not taking that one. Unless, did I leave a bunch of wool up here? Maybe I did. It's very possible. Let me double check first, just before I start going crazy with the shears. Nope. 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 Oh, but those shears are better. Those are better. Nope. And nope. And nope. 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 Kind of. Some. Yeah. Some. That's pretty good haul. That dirt can go in there, and then I'll take this. Well. Nope. Nope. No. Man, oh man. Personally, I don't actually stop any of all this for a good little bit yet. Exams and the like. But when it's over, chatter, it's gonna be magical. It's gonna be fantastic. Actually, that was the reason behind the today's stream title is because I too would love to be saved. I would love to be saved from the destitution that is all of this, but it's fine, you know? We'll go back in once more into the breach. I'm sure it'll all work out. We'll come back. Still have the 4.0. Life will be great. We'll live La Vida Loca. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It all comes crumbling down? No, surely not. We'll be fine. We'll be just fine. I believe in us. And in this scenario, you are part of us. Bro! Hey man, it's not my fault. It's out of spite, okay? Listen, it's not. It's driven due to spite. It's not my fault. It's. I was challenged, and I needed success. He's still not calming down. This is pretty calm. What do you mean? You don't determine your grades are. Oh my god, you're so strange. That's not strange. Oh my god. No, my point is okay. So like the long and the short of it is that like what had happened was back in first year, I saw. Well, I worked, I should say. I worked the graduation as just like an usher. So like I helped parents find seats to watch the graduation or whatever. But then I had to watch the thing because I had to be there in case anybody like stood up to go take pictures of their kids and be like, "You can't. Please stop blocking the aisle. There are official photographers. Yada yada yada." But anyway, what that led to was me just kind of standing there while I went through like this big list of names, just going, like, you know, John Smith, Liza Minnelli, etc. You know, like they just continue on, Sally Sea-Doo, and then keep going and going. And I'd just be like, yeah. But what I'd notice was there was this thing where it was like, what do I need out here? I need dies. None of them are here though. But there was this thing where they'd like add like a tag onto certain people's names. Like they'd be like John Smith, cum laude, or like Sarah Silverman, the Magnum cum laude, or Summa cum laude, etc. And so then they got into like this big string of them, where like a bunch of them in a row had that happen, and then it just went to this next guy. It was just like Garrett Johnson, and then just like nothing. And I was like, oh. Well, that's sad. That stuck out, and I was like, "What are those things?" And then I learned, you know, I learned that like like cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude are like titles or whatever that they give if like for I guess academic achievement. I was like, oh okay, yeah, you know that'd be cool. I want one of those. I want one of those so that like when my name goes, I like it's not just like a barren name, and I go that thing. And I remember I just said it offhandedly, like, because it was my first year, and I'd said it offhandedly in my first semester to, like, my parents. And then at the time, they'd been like, oh, well, you know, I mean, yeah, good to aim high, but, don't, you know, you don't gotta worry about that. Yo, not System RBX, thanks so much for the follow. I'll do. But like, you know, like just don't be like disappointed or anything if that's not how it works out, and maybe you should just focus on like doing all right and not get so hung up on something like that, because you know, just temper your expectations. And you see, I took that as a challenge because I knew why it existed. It's a long story, but long and the short of it, I didn't do too hot in school during like middle school, etc. Because I had to take things like the math and science and the like, and that just wasn't like good for me. But that has always perpetually, seemingly left my parents with the fear of like, oh well, it might happen again that way. You know, like it might just, even though like it was like, oh, I've done well so far. I was like, yeah, but you know, you might not. And I was like, well, it's largely because not to get too oversharing or anything, but it's probably just because you know. There's an age gap, and then there's this group of my siblings, for however many there are, who all like kind of instantly did well at school. Your boy didn't initially, and so some would say that has left a chip on my shoulder, you know, and they may be right. Who's to say? But anyway, so then they question it, and so much like MJ says, I said, you didn't consider it's me. I simply put, I would win, and so ever since, out of spite, I've just simply decided that I won't. I will do it. Why does Not System RBX sound like a villain name? Oh my god. Because you'll take over the world? Don't take over the world. That's rude. Oh my god, wait, that is silly. We can't keep doing this. Yes, I have siblings. Which it is astutely, I won't say how many, but effectively speaking, I have a bunch of siblings of a number. And they're all born one after another. and then there's a gap of a number of years. Then there's me. You know? Bye, close. In the UK, our equivalent of that is graduating with honors. Oh, interesting, because like an honorary degree is like a different thing here. That's like a half step towards like if you get like an honorary degree, like you can get your bachelor's and then you can get an honors and then you can get a master's and then you can get a doctorate. Is the like building blocks of each other, you know? I know this because I may or may not be the recipient of such a title, but who's counting, really? Well, it sounds like you might be, but fair enough. And you should count that. Sounds neato. Where's the lapis? Did I put lapis somewhere? Lapis up with gold for some reason? Like exams, I don't do. I don't mind exams so much now because a lot of it's just essays. And boy howdy, can I write an essay? If there's one thing that I can do, it's an essay. My God. A degree with honor. Ah. A higher level of qualification. Ah, I see. It sounds similar. Like you need to complete a BA before, like a bachelor's before you can get an honors degree. And then if you get an honors degree, you can go on to do a master's degree. And then after you do a master's degree, you can go on to do a doctorate. Either way, sick, dude. Presentations are my enemy. I get distracted and hold the class hostage and talk about something like the Pearson correlation coefficient. Oh, of course, the Pearson correlation coefficient. Well, yeah, no, duh, of course. What's the Pearson correlation coefficient? My prof told us last year that who get to make the presentations instead of writing a long 8-page essay, which like I guess I'm happy about, but I'd rather do neither. I really don't have the energy to do research. It's due in the class, but I need to have my thesis by next week. I got nothing. I'm sure you'll come through with something, pal. I need to read a bunch of Ted Hughes and Graham Greene before the end of next week, now that I think about it. Ugh. British poets, am I right, chat? Am I right, you know? British poets, ugh. So much work, you know? Hold on, switching device. You got it, King. Don't do lore while I'm gone. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing lore right now. Oh, you better get back in quick. I'll come up with something I can BS my way through an essay. I'm great as. Oh my God. Normally you'd have to do extra stuff afterwards to get the honors title, or you could just be really sick like me and be naturally great at everything. I did a genuinely certain amount of extra credit stuff to get it when you graduate. Yo, Hog, dude, that's awesome. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back. You missed it. So much lore. It all happened so fast. It was impossible to stop. It was like a mountain. Is it around like that? Is that? No, it's reversed. It's the reverse. I need these. I need these. Unless maybe, is it just this? Oh, it is. Okay. I need a little bit more yellow. Just a little. Any yellow flower? There's yellow flowers over there. I see them. I see them. They will be mine. soup back and then he died. Yeah, he got discombobulated and exploded. It was crazy. It was crazy to witness. Should have been there. What he did, and then he exploded. Ah, Mark. I miss him. Mark, my beloved. He was one of the best of us. Defended the city till the last. Alas. Now he lays to rest. Third class, lower second class, or upper second class, first class with honors. Brother, you're speaking Greek. You're speaking Greek to me, pal. I got no idea what any of that means. This is like your whole, is this like, no, college is your middle thing for you guys. It's like high school, college, university. That's how it is for you guys, right? Who was Mark? The golem? One of, yeah. He's one of the golems. Defended the city in under a raid. Because we see early on we saved the village from a raid, but well, lost a lot of villagers, and then the plague happened because zombies. And so we've kind of been slowly recovering ever since. It's been harsh, but you know, slowly but surely we're figuring out. I need more. I need more. Oh, yellow. High school, secondary school, college, university. I'm saying, is it not called high school? Is that? It's just called secondary school. Save? What do you mean save? There are villagers who are still alive, and most lived. I will have you know, most lived through the initial through the initial raid. It was not the raid that killed most of the villagers. It was the zombification of them afterwards. And that is not only canon, but what actually happened. Yeah, but I just named the levels of the degree you can get in. I didn't realize degrees had different levels. It's neat. Do you know even better, Mark? His name Mark Price, and he's the guy called Invincible. Oliver is just so invincible pilled. He's like, hey, you guys hear about Invincible? It's this great show. It's called Invincible. You ever hear of it? It's pretty fantastic. We don't do middle school, secondary schools from ages 11 to 16. That is crazy. That's bonkers. Oh my god. That's like actually unhinged. That's, they have like one building that has kids from ages 11 to 16. That's insane. That sounds like that sounds like the physical manifestation of like the worst place you could be on the planet. What? Nobody look. Nobody look. Nobody say a word. Nobody say a word. Nobody... Oh my god. The sprint button didn't work, and I didn't sprint forward. Sprint button malfunctioned. Okay, it was a misinput. It was a misinput. I need 3 more yellow. I mean, I could go all the way over there with it, but I don't think I need to. I mean, the schools are usually pretty big. My secondary school had six buildings. Sweet Jesus. That's an estate. My God. Oh, look at all those yellow little bugs. I'll press the clip button. That's so much work. Well, once upon a time, MJ was the chief clipper of this channel. I'm just teasing him. Oh, the mighty have fallen. Actually, it was funny. MJ did save the Clips channel in the Discord from certain demise, like a few months ago, back when there was like Cullen. So let's go. 11 out of 10. Let's go. My school had separate buildings for the house colors, a lot of classrooms, and other buildings from 9 to 12. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys have houses and stuff like that. It's like a thing you guys do. I forgot about that. It's like bigger than my college. Once upon a time when I gave a heck, a gosh darn, a hoot. Oh my God. Those were the days, my friends. I was always in Yellow House, and I hated dressing up because I had nothing. And in fairness, I can't think of many people who have like a lot of yellow clothing. Feels like such like an intense. You gotta be really gung ho about yellow clothing to have like a full dedicated wardrobe to it. You know, gotta be like a real big, like, this is gonna be my personality. I wear yellow. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to wear at all. I'm just saying, like, I don't think that I like personally. I don't think I own 2 things that are yellow. I think no, I own 5 pieces of yellow clothing, but that's about it. That's like pure, like yellow, not like a little bit. Oh, I guess I do have mustard yellow shoes. Now that I think about it, if those count. It's yellow, everyone get him. No, I don't. Yellow is one of my favorite colors. What do you mean? Actually was my favorite color for a long time growing up. It's probably my second favorite now, but no. For a long time it was my favorite color. I look positively adorable in yellow. I should buy more. Fair enough, King. Fair enough. You should. I have a yellow t-shirt that had a design on the front, and when I washed it so many times, the design has been completely erased. Nice. A well-worn t-shirt is genuinely, like, I feel like it's probably some of the most comfortable clothing you can have. My wardrobe is literally black and white with one color being blue and a red jumper. Someone is forgetting a pink hat they own. Someone's forgetting a very important hat. So I don't know about that one, pal, you know. What's the number 1? Imperial purple. Imperial purple is my favorite. I mean, purple in general, but specifically Imperial purple is like the shade, because purple has so many like different shades. So that's the one. But yeah. That's for the all. Oh yeah, not Oliver. I don't know, man. Maybe you wear it out on the town. I don't know. I mostly wear black, blue, red, and gray. Ooh. I feel like it just depends on the season for what I'll end up wearing. But too many colors. I'm a walking primer and meal. Oh, now I feel like you just flirted with what? How? What? Why? Because I told you my favorite color. There was so much wool here. I went over here looking for shears that I didn't even notice on the wall. Why did no one say anything? Oh my god. Fiends, the lot of you. If only you had a place to store everything you. What you sound like? That's what you sound like to me. Oh, to be in that nap brain for like a day would be so funny. No, it wouldn't. It'd be hell. Oh my god. You would not enjoy it, Oliver. It would be an awful experience. It would truly shake you to your core. Turquoise is my number 2. Ooh. It's actually a great pick. Turquoise is a great pick for a number 2. What makes cyan? Blue and green. Okay, well, I need green then, and I need blue. Why did I choose cyan? I agree, purple is the best. Base. Green gal. So like, what shade though? Like that green? This green? That green? Like a lot, like a forest green? A dark green? A lime green? There's so many shades. There's so many shades. I own an absurd amount of purple things. Nice. My entire family is purple, but I am the green exception. But purple and green go together great. Complementary shades and all that. Okay, so here's the blue that I need. That was gonna be the most difficult bit. Green, I just need some cactus. Well, I have cactus somewhere. We should swap brains. Like, you could live with my hyperfixation on Avatar: Last Airbender, Invincible, and The Walking Dead, Sly Cooper. Who's Sly Cooper? What happens in the later seasons of The Walking Dead that they add a character with the first name Sly? That's awesome. Is that like season 5? Like, when does that happen? I like darker to mid green, but lime green works in the more exciting styles. My friends like. Nice. Lilac's also. Lilac is beautiful, dude. Purple just has so many like I feel like purple just has so many shades that are just like instantly hits. You know what I mean? Like, they just work. They just work. Gotta go, mom's birthday. Let it rain. Hope your mom has a great birthday. You don't know Sly Cooper. It's nothing to do with The Walking Dead. It's a game. Oh! I'm sorry. I read it as like, I thought you were naming a character on The Walking Dead. What's Sly Cooper then? I'm not personally familiar. At least I don't think. Mine doesn't ring a bell. Be up in the. There's no cactus. Well, where could I maybe find some cactus? Oh, jeez. I sort of oscillate between the more punchy royal purple and the soft lilac or lavender purple, depending on my mood. But it's all good. Best color. See, I'm just a real sucker for like the Imperial Purple and oh, there's already Scion wool. I don't need to make more. Let's go. Get out of here. Oh. Oh, there's not. I can't use this Scion wool. Forgot what chest I took it out of. I need to go find green. Wonder why you like to call it Imperial Purple. Well, Imperial Purple and Gold is more specific, and that's just because I think I saw like a lot of Roman stuff early on in life, and I went, that I like that. It's a game. It's sick. I used to play it when I was like 10. I'll send it to you. Give me a sec. Sure thing, King. I'm not really a fan of pink, but gotta say, pastel pink is so pretty. Yeah, I agree. I actually quite like pink a lot. I think, I don't know, pink's like a little underrated. As a color, I feel at times. I wonder if I can combine with it. Probably not, right? Probably gonna be like, no, that is the wrong shade of green. Yeah, you stupid. Let me go get a bed, and then we're gonna have to go to the somewhere that has cactus. Like, how is there no cactus? Oh, I should probably check my desert chest. I don't think there's anything in there, but maybe. Or is there any other way to get green dye other than cactus? I feel like there's not, but maybe I'm just too like small mind right now. I don't know. Google Imperial Purple. I get a bunch of different colors under the same name. So I don't know which particular shade you're referring to. Try Imperial Purple with the word Rome, like, because that'll get it to you. That should absolutely work to get you the exact color I mean. Yeah, let me see. Like if I Google Imperial Purple Rome. Yeah, that gets it for the most part. It still has lots of different ones, but yeah. Or if you search up Imperial Purple and Gold, that'll probably get you the exact color. Okay, what about the red Roman aesthetic? See, I like the red Roman aesthetic. I really do. The red and gold, I just don't wear red, personally. Outside of, like, I'll wear, like, I don't know, like, maroon, I guess. Maybe. I guess I have a maroon shade of, like, shoes. But that's about it. Otherwise, I just don't really wear red. I don't personally like the look on me, so I don't really wear a lot of red. So. That's base. That's a good purple. See, right? Oh, it's so. I don't even know how to describe. Like, crisp is the only word that comes to mind to describe it. $23 to $29 an hour as a campus counselor. Your estimate is delusional, huh? When did I estimate camp counselor? Wait, what do you mean? What? I'm missing something here. Cactus? No. Cactus? Cactus! I knew there was cactus up here. I knew it. Ah, they thought I was crazy. They thought I was crazy, but I knew. I knew it to be true. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't hit me. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Yippee-yahoo! I made it. I'm safe. They can't catch me! I'm the gingerbread man, baby! Woo! Send you the trailer on Discord. Ooh. Shall take a look once I get to a safer location. It's just a pinch too red tone for my personal taste. It's very close to my favorite shade, but I like a little more blue tone. Yeah, fair enough. It's just there's something about it. I just really like it. I think I just really like it, especially with like gold and stuff like that, or like a yellow. I think maybe it's just that it plays off of yellow really well, and yellow was my favorite color. So like maybe that's why it appeals more to me. I don't know. Yeah, these 5 to 12-year-olds are going to perform Hamilton. Yeah, that's what we're doing. What? I'm job hunting. Don't worry about me. What? Oh my god. I want a summer job in the kid caretaking field as a reference for future career moves. Ah, I get you. If I were to Google, if you were to Google Royal Purple Baroque, that should come up with my favorite shade. Ah, you give me head shake. 2 shakes. All right. Royal Purple Baroque. Ooh, yeah, I see what you mean. They're like half steps between each other. I see what you mean. Like it's a little more blue tone, but yeah. Oh man, that is nice. I'm like entranced looking at it. It's like such a it's such like a genuinely like inviting color. Oh, that's sick, dude. All of it. And all of it dead. I have 4 messages. Come on. Ooh, those bills looking sick, dude. Oh my god. Ooh, I'm digging the city block. That goes hard, man. Oh wait, I've seen this guy before. I think. I don't remember where, but like a little raccoon in like a in a Blackhawks outfit. I've seen that before. Got like a little poofy newsy cap on. Hold on, we got a cake in this house. You have cake? And you're not sharing? I want cake. I would like, actually, I mean, I prefer pie. I tend to skew more towards blue tones anyway. They just look better on me, hence why my turquoise is my favorite color. Makes sense, makes sense. To be fair, I'm wearing red PJs that say lazy bones with skeletons holding glasses of wine. That's iconic. What do you mean? That's awesome. Oh man, that goes hard. Yeah, that and Skylanders are objective best games. You sure you don't mean subjective? You sounded a little like me there. Guys, objectively. One of these days, I think I'm gonna send Ruba into the stratosphere with my use of the word objective. Oh man. I mean, sometimes I'm using it correctly, but other times I absolutely am just being like, no, it's objective because I'm right. Like, I just am right, so it's objective. I am factually correct. I need some sand now. My favorite color is yellow. O'Shea. Look it up. It is so scrumptious. Scrumdiddlyicious. Yellow. Ooh. Yeah, it's like a half step away from like a mustard. Yeah. There's like, yeah, it's like a honey mustard yellow. That's awesome. No, it's not like bright yellow like that or anything. It's like that nice, that like lighter than this yellow, but like in that vein. Yeah. Welcome back, Dragon Court. How do? How you been, King? How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good. Must be willing to unplug and engage with kids all day. Man! Man! Oh, man. Don't get me started on your absolute abuse of objectivity versus subjectivity. Push your own personal agenda. Tee! Little me! Little me! No! No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. Objectively, I wouldn't do that. That'd be crazy. Me? What? No. No. Can't imagine using words to further my own ambitions like that. No, that's crazy. Where's the bone meal? Probably gonna get going because I need to get up by 7 to go meet my boyfriend before we go for a tattoo. This is gonna be, oh man. Well, I hope you have a good rest, and I hope you enjoy being the emotional support companion to the tattooing. Should be a good Saturday. Later then, man. Have a great weekend, dude. Boy. That worked. No biting. Is that such a difficult rule to follow? My God. My good gracious. It's okay. It's okay. Me almost passing out earlier. Oh, what? Eating food. You should try. Yeah, you should. Good Lord, should you be here? What do you mean you almost passed out, King? That ain't good. Jeez. Just cleaning my peers to be like, yo, hole in my nose. Wait, what? What does that mean? Oh, at the moment, I'm a Caribbean current color enjoyer. Ooh. Oh, like that kind of like Caribbean blue of like the water. That stuff, that is nice. That looks like Gatorade. Doesn't taste like it. Tastes like pure salt, but it looks like Gatorade. That's no Chinese food as good as no. If you say so, King. Hey. Didn't even try bone meal and cactus. Yes, I did. I went over and I went, and it didn't bone meal. I don't think you can bone meal cactus. That's my guess, given that I tried, it didn't work, but we can try again. Its name is Caribbean current. Ah, I thought you meant the water in the Caribbean. I was like, ooh. Is it meant to be, like, is it Caribbean or Caribbean? I feel like I use, but yeah, see? You can't bone meal it. I wanted you to dramatically scream in pain. I was just excited for you to have wasted time. Why are you excited for me to waste time? In what world does that make sense? Oh wow, Nap, you wasted time. Like what? Oh my God. Can't ever trust the chat. What does this world come to where a streamer can't even trust his own chat? Wow. Wow, I can't believe it. Truly, this is the hardest of days. Caribbean. Yeah, alright. Duh. Topic after topic next. Chips aren't complete without gravy or barbecue sauce and Trinity. What? Oh, you mean French fries. I'm like, who's putting any of this on chips? What do you mean? You mean French fries. I get you. I was about to say, I was like, that is an unhinged take if I've ever heard one. That was insane. But no, he meant something else. Nap, use your brain. Use your brain! Use your brain! Maybe I don't wanna. Maybe streaming is about me not having to use my brain. You know, maybe it's all about me getting to go ha ha ho 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 and not have to use my brain. You know, maybe that's what I enjoy about streaming, and maybe you guys are stripping that away from me. You ever think of that? Wow, uncool, guys. Can't believe you do that. Can't believe you do that to me after all we've been through. Unbelievable. Cause you know I'm happy. You know I'm trying. Yeah. Wow. Unbelievable. Streamers chat gets canceled. Yup. That's what'll happen. Wait, but then who do I stream to? Wait a second. Wait, hold on a minute. I don't know. I don't know if I like where this direction's headed. Maybe let's not do that. You know, let's reconsider our options here. You know. Nice. That should be most of it, right? Surely. Slowly but surely. Oh. Ooh, okay. So all the copper's finally out. That's big. That's huge. It's funny because I genuinely did not hear what you said. And I assume you were waffling about something. Me? Waffle about something? What? Me? No, that doesn't sound like me at all. Nice glass of pineapple punch you're drinking there, Nap. This is devastating. This is unheard of torment. You know that? What chips were you think? I assume you mean French fries when you said chips and not potato chips. If you get ever get canceled, I'll take your channel off your hands. Brother, if it was canceled, then the channel's what's canceled. What do you mean? What value is there in the channel? Oh my god. Yeah, I'll take the channel off your hands. Sure thing, King. Sure thing. Which one? You want the TikTok? You can have it. Who knows? It might be banned soon anyway, so who knows what's gonna happen with it? Like thin potato chips or like tortilla chips? Crinkle cut chips. I assume they mean fries. Like, it sounds like they mean French fries. That's like the only thing that logically makes sense if they mean French fries. You need to stay in this region so that the cactus will grow. No, it's you that's been canceled, you know? I'll rebrand the Nap OEM. What? But the Nap part will still be there. You know, most people don't call me Napoleon. Like, most people don't go full naming me. They don't rock up and be like, "Hello, Napoleon. How are you today, Napoleon? I hope you're well, Napoleon." My God, people only use my full name whenever I absolutely, whenever I'm just absolutely accosting the chat. The amount of time, oh man, but it truly nothing fills me with greater joy than when I can look over and see what do you call it, a chat that just goes like, oh my god, like Napoleon, just because I know I got to someone. I know I know I irked them, you know. Oh no, my name's Nap. I get to go live every Monday and Fridays. People way funnier than me. My life is so hard. What do you mean? Oh my god, I love full naming you Napoleon the 7th. Oh my god. You're a fiend, you know that? Basically French fry. Yeah, that's what I presumed. Well, we also don't ask you how you are. We just make fun of you. That's true. Nobody cares about old Napoleon. What do most people call you? Nap. What? You're here. What do you mean? You're here all the time. What? You're in the. Most people just say nap. I'm losing my mind about this. The amount of times, Tyler, you'll just come in and be like, oh, well, what normally happens? And I'm like, what? You're here for the norm. What do you mean? So, I mean, I'm back. My mom got my sister and I cake for surviving exams. Let's go! Dude, that's awesome. I hope it was delectable. So how are you, Napoleon? I'm great. I'm living La Vida Loca, you know? Imagine one of your IRL friends called you Nap. They would never. For one, they don't know anything about any of this. So they would have no reason to. That would be the craziest bit. Would be that, like, it would be totally out of left field. So, like, for one, that would be the craziest part. Because none of them know about it. But number two, it'd just be wild. But what if they do? Well, then, you know, I'll question it and I'll track down whether or not they know if whether or not they're calling it me that because like they just thought of it as a nickname, or if, you know, they decided like, oh, you know what, I saw this guy online and kind of reminded me of you. So is this you? What if I'm your IRL friend? Well, I'm pretty sure I would have seen the red hair from a mile away if you were if we had met IRL. But you see, the funny thing about that is, Oliver, that we haven't. So, so I know it couldn't be you. Unless you mean like at a TwitchCon, which in which case, like, yeah, I mean, that would just make sense. It would make perfect sense to be called Nap in real life if it was like at Oh, what a short wig though. Are you bald? What do you mean? Man, just bald, just like, it was a wig. I'm actually bald. Haven't been my whole life. Actually, like, one in. See, that'd be the other most unbelievable part. I can't reveal my face because I don't think I can handle being known as the second face that launched 1,000 ships. What does that mean? He is an IRL friend looking for the frizzy black-haired bangs with green eyes. What does that mean? I'm so confused. You know, sometimes, chatties, you guys just say things that are the most off the wall. Can these cactus just hurry up, by the way? Oh my god. I'm losing my mind. You know what? I'm gonna use this time to mine some cobble. Because I need cobble. And that's the perfect time to do it. Why not? You're a history loser and you don't know face. Oh wait, Helen of Troy? Is that what you mean? I read that differently than how you meant it. There we go, bestie. You can't listen, I'm in stream mode where 9 times out of 10, if the word ship is used, it is not referring to like a genuine sailing ship. I've learned that all too well. And I go, what? And then people go, Nap, you're an idiot. And I go, what? This has just been a day. This has just been a day of me trying to use the knowledge that has been given to me over time. And then people will be like, what? What do you mean? Used to be, but I died it. Yo, good job, Smarty Pants. Here's a cookie. What? Feel good now. Where is this coming from? It's not like I didn't. No, you're acting like I'm the one who brought it up. You're the one who made the history reference. If I wanted to be a real nerd, I'd say, it's not technically history. That would be a reference to classic, which is different from history as a study, because technically it exists in the Homeric Odyssey.
and it is well, the Iliad, and well, that technically means that it's not confirmed as ever having happened. So that means that it is not part of history.
Hey, you like that? That better? You happy now? Yeah. Nap, if you ever want me to find, if you ever want to find me IRL, look for an incredibly good-looking redheaded who's also an android and not human, and then you'll find me. Oh, of course. Also, thought relationship. See, and that's why I presumed, because that's what the chat always talks about. I could never ever leave this chat. Nobody has ever been this easy to bait. Oh my god. I'm gonna rip my hair out. I love seeing how confused you get. What can I say? It's part of my charm. I'm just a very confused man. Well, like... Oh, man. People have always told me that all my life. I'm just a little confused. Alas. It's my plight to go through life confused, you know? Napoleon, I am the wizard. Should you see a wizard, there is a solid chance that it is I. So true, King. So true. If I see a little tea set that's serving itself, I'll know that you're nearby. Just like Merlin. The Disney animation, not whatever it is that you guys have told me about from the BBC. That seems like its own thing, which seems very I don't know what's going on between those two, but it's something. I can tell you that much. Good lord. Okay, Nap, you're like a history buff, so I have a question. When does a religion become a mythology? I've been asking loads of people and had loads of different answers. When does a religion become a mythology? I don't know if I follow the question. All religion is mythology. I don't know what you mean. And that's not like in a negative way, like every religion has myth. Like founding myths is how, like, for instance, the myth of creation is just the story of how things were created. And myth doesn't mean necessarily untrue. It's just the mythology of that religion. Which the by fact of and nature of there being multiple religions means that there's competing myths. I don't know, did we all spawn from like tears? Did we all get molded into clay? Did we all, like, or was there a Garden of Eden? Like, there's lots of different myths for how life started, so they all have myth. And they're all mythology. Like, that's just, like, by nature of religion. If you're asking the difference between, like, the real question that most people ask is, or the main question most people ask, when does a religion become a cult, or vice versa? Which the difference of that is just state integration, or state recognition, I should say. If a state recognizes you and you have tax breaks, that's when you're a religion. And cult should not be treated negatively. Cult is only seen negatively in a post-Catholicism dominant world. In Rome, all religious groups were called cults. It was cult of Jupiter, cult of the emperor, cult of Dionysus, cult of Apollo. Like, it was just cult, like, that was just the term for religion. It just now has a pejorative connotation. My blight to go through life confused. BBC Merlin was gay. I haven't even watched it. Yes, it was. I think he means when does it become widely accepted as myth and not currently practiced religion? The Greek mythology is known to be false, right? So, I mean, why, like, does Greek myth have wide acceptance? No, but there are still people who abide by it. Like this is my point. Like, a religion doesn't have to be like a religion becoming myth is different from a religion becoming for lack of a better word, discontinued. Like the following of a religion doesn't mean that it's not myth, because if you ask a Christian, then there's Hindu myth. But if you ask or if you ask somebody who follows Hinduism, they would say that Christianity is myth, or even within the Abrahamic religion, like Judaism is myth in part to some groups, whereas like Christendom is myth in other parts. Because like for instance, like one of the key difference between Islamic teaching and Christendom is the idea of like Christ being the Son of God, or well, Jesus being Christ, I should say. Christ is a title, not like Christ is a title in the religion. It's not actually his last name. He was Jesus of Nazareth, who was Christ, yada yada yada, which is a very interesting like study in and of itself. But like the thing that they're getting into, like in Islam, he's a prophet, so he's very important, but he's not the Son of God. So they would say it's myth to say that it's Son of God, but both are currently practiced. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, does what I'm saying make sense? Because technically, like, that's my point, is so long as there's competing religions, there is none that are never in a stage of mythology. And again, mythology really just means, like, it's like the mythology of America. You know what I mean? Like, the idea that there was these founding fathers and they all sat down and stuff like that and ordered out, and they were all very like old white men who ordered around these, and very sensible old white men is the idea mythologized about the founding fathers. A good majority of the founding fathers were like in their 20s. Like, most weren't old. That's a myth, but it's the mythology of America, or even folklore myth, like Johnny Appleseed. You know what I mean? Like all that stuff is myth, and mythos is all, because myth just refers to mythos, and mythos is just the stories told around religion. Because even within like Christendom, not every sect of Christendom takes the Bible as literal. You know what I mean? Like the stories within it. Some say they're myths used to teach specific ideals. Others do take them quite literal, but they're still the stories that make the thing. You know what I mean? Really, it's that one of the most nap fashion possible. Well, like, it's not a yet. Like, what other answer was I meant to say? Like, it's already a myth. Like, if I wasn't gonna add more context, people would be like, "Wow, I can't believe Nap just said that Christianity's false." I'm like, that's not what I meant. Like, I'm not saying it's true or false. I'm just saying that like it's currently myth, because myth is just story, and it's full of stories. Got lots of stories. Maybe they're true, maybe they're false. Who knows? You know? But it's like when the cult of Jupiter or Zeus was a thing. Like, they would tell the myth of Hercules, or Heracles when he was Greek. But that didn't make it not like a currently practiced religion. You know what I mean? It's actually, like, don't get me wrong, it's a very cool question. Like, it's a very interesting thought experiment. Because it brings into conversation the idea of the various, like, points of interest that religion has to different people. You know what I mean? I'm pulling your leg, I agree with you. I have to be on the defensive 99% of the time on this stream. Oh my god. I never know when people say you did that in the most nap way possible, if that's positive or negative. I mean, I can probably presume positive, because, well, it's negative. I mean, you're the one who's here, but man. Oh, so you're saying I'm offensive? Oh, I just can't win. I just can't win. My god. Oh. Yeah, it's a super interesting topic in and of itself. But yeah, because don't get me wrong, you probably will find some people who will argue that, yeah, a religion has to be dead to be myth. I would disagree with that assessment, because I don't think that it's true to how we understand religion in and of itself. And the most, like, and that's the other thing is yeah, like, the easiest example of that is there are people who practice the, like, ancient, like, not Paleolithic, that's not the word, the Pantheon, pagan, who practice the pagan rituals of Greek myth. Some people, and now don't get me wrong, most people would say, yeah, but those guys are just a bunch of kooks or whatever. But that would be incorrect to say, because it's no less legitimate than any other religious practice. It's a cultural religious practice. The difference is, though, that it would be a cult because it is not recognized by any state. State being state actor, not like I don't know, Arkansas. You know what I mean? Like, so no official state recognizes Greek mythology as like an existing religion. Because the numbers of the people who follow it are so little, and also because arguably no one who is following it knows the exact rites as they existed originally to be able to be the true successors of that religion. Some would argue. I'm not saying that's the case. I'm just saying that there is an argument to be made for that as well. Let's start a cult and apology. It's just you guys apologizing for the existence of this stream. It's just a constant we're sorry. We're sorry that this guy's here. Just incessantly apologizing. Oh, that'd be awesome. Ah, Screamer, oh man. Ah. Ah. Weeper. Oh man. Let's go. Did it. I wasn't sure if I wasn't sure. What would that entail? We all sit around and make mouth trumpet noises alone in a room? You don't have to cold cock me like that. And I mean, face the reality of the situation. I mean, oh my god, that's a bucket of ice water. Man, now I have to recognize that I'm just in a room alone. Just go making little noises. Cold cock, yeah. Did I hear that right? Yeah, cold cock. Punch to the face? Unexpected punch to the face? It's like not a new term. It's like a long-standing existing term. Albeit, sure, it probably had more use in like the previous century than it did this one, but still. Enderman. Wait, no, I didn't mean to come this way. My only association with the word is, I mean, there's lots of other iterations that use the term, but all right. Don't ever try to, you know, like seal a wall or tile a bathroom. There's a little blood of me. I don't apologize or anything, but I do address that it was blood. I just meant it was like, oh yeah, that is what I'm doing, huh? It's like, oh. You know, until you confront the idea that streaming is just yapping away while in a room alone where I can't actually hear any of you, only then do I go, oh yeah, huh. Did it just destroy itself on itself? I'm gonna scream. I feel like Cactus should not be able to destroy itself on itself. That feels wrong. That feels like that should not be allowed. It gives a moment before it destroyed itself, but your inventory is mega full. Mega full? Mega? Like megaton? Like the town in Fallout 3. Yo, Darkest9469, thanks so much for the raid, dude. Welcome, Raiders. Aldo. Okay, it's not thundering out. Hello, fella. Aldo. Hey, thanks for the follow as well, King. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope life's been treating you well. All right, we got one cactus so far. Life is going good. This is great. This is doing fantastic for me. Jesus, Nap. No one's even talking about follow. What's your issue? Yeah, MJ, I'm sorry. It's so unlike me to just randomly jump into random follow references. Well, that'd be crazy. Imagine doing that, you know? Again, though, if you could hear me, you'd need subtitles. See, I don't think so. I've always been fine. Well, I can't speak to anywhere on, like, the main island of Britannia, but I've never had trouble understanding, like, really thick Irish accents. There's, like, this clip of there's this clip that, of like this sheep farmer that I'm able to understand perfectly. That's apparently really strong accent. And I was like, oh, okay. So I can understand him. So I feel like I could get through most accents, you know? I'm alright, not too bad. Regular fellow hardcore guy. Yo, how long's your world? Had a burnout on what to build, so ended up just trying to find some stuff to think of to build. Nice. Yeah, sometimes you can get some big burnout for stuff like that. How long you had your world, man? Glue's way too strong. Oh no, you glued the zipper upside down. No! World's only 120 days, give or take. Hey man, that's still a lot of days. That's what, like, I mean, it depends on if you play daily or not, I guess, but like, still, that's a good amount of time. A lot of people die like in the first like 4 nights of their world. Like, still, it's more so the speeds. Scousers talk way faster than the Irish. Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like that died, so I'm surprised they got so far. Hey man, that makes you and me both. I'm surprised I've lived this long. This is my second ever hardcore world. The first one I ever did, I died on the first night. Like, I don't know how I've become so decent at like just not dying in Minecraft, but boy howdy, have I made a real cottage industry out of it. Because this world is 2.5 years old, coming up on 3. It'll be 3 in pretty shortly, actually. I guess, yeah, it'll be 3 in June. 3 years old. 5th that I died all 4 times before yeah, that first hump of like the first like 30 days, man. Oh wow, it's a very long world. Yeah, for whatever reason, I've just not bitten the dust yet. I've not been just obliterated by lightning. But the way that I've played it has really limited me. Like, for instance, I'm still in Diamond because instead of Netherite, because I kind of decided to do it as a challenge initially back in 2021 of only advancing in the game as the game taught you how. Like, obviously, I know how to play the game. I've played it for years and years and years, but like, for instance, going into the Nether, I decided, oh, I can't go to the Nether till I find like 3 ruined Nether portals so that I could, you know, put together. Because if you were a new player and you never watched anyone play Minecraft, or you never, you never read the wiki, you wouldn't even know the Nether existed. Unless you see, oh, there keeps being these obsidian frames that almost make a rectangle, and in all their chests there seems to be flint and steel. I wonder what that's about. You know what I mean? Or curing zombie villagers. You gotta find an igloo basement, because that has like the golden apple, the splash potion, and a zombie villager and a healthy villager to like figure that out. So I just thought that would be a cool way to do it. The trouble comes where it's some things, like an Eye of Ender, the game never teaches you as a thing. Unless you stumble upon a stronghold somehow. So that's been the hardest one. So what we've done with that is done a little bit of just fun storytelling lore. We're all like off camera build a big lore build project for story reasons, which is the most dangerous part, because if I die off camera, that's gonna suck. That's because it's still just done in survival hardcore. But yeah, so those builds are slowly I've been using to like make up for the stuff that the game itself doesn't teach you. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a great time. You know what else is going to be 3 years old in May? How long you've been following? I'm too risky to play hardcore. Oliver, I don't think I've played on a server where you haven't died like 60 times. And I mean that in the nicest of ways. I mean that in just the most respectful and kind of ways. Come on, man. I really should have had a... Oh, man. My subscription, baby! Yeah! Oh, man. This world's great. Respected, man. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's slowly been building up this city kind of thing. The real pain that I gave myself was I've been building a castle, and I chose quartz as the block before I realized there's no way to make a quartz farm. There's no real farm for that. You just gotta find it in the nether and bring it back. You can sometimes trade with villagers, but because of the way I'm playing, I'm trying not to make a villager trade hall. I didn't want to do that. So it was like, I have one villager who will trade it, but they'll only trade 12 pieces before they're tapped out. And then they go, nope, no more. So it's kind of just like, oh. I got ready to run, I got raid and run though, almost 1 a.m. Whoa. Well, have a good rest of your night, dude. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope you have a good rest of your night and a great weekend, man. Boy. June? Oh my god. Hello. Hello, 19 great. I mean, piglin traders. You think I'm trading with those fellas? After they tried to attack me? After they tried to kill me? Where's your sense of story, theme, drama, panache? My gosh. Later, dude. Excuse me, guys. Ew. Nope, not quite what I need. But you know what? Let's take some of this back to the other area in the intro. Take the stand back. That. Take that. That was a good bit of lag there. I don't know what that was about. Just stuttered. Oh, yippee, it's nighttime. All right, let's see if I can make it back to my house before lightning strikes me out of the blue. I'm the god of the void in lore. I realized after putting that as my character that how long it'll take you to see the void. Yeah. In fairness, it was meant to happen earlier than it did, but I just kept feeling like, yeah, but that doesn't make sense to just like happen that quickly. I do stand by what I said about drinking juice with pulp, by the way. What? That people should be drawn and quartered over it? You're a fiend! It's not a bit. Oh my god. But pulp is delicious. It's all squiggly. You know, you don't like a semi-chewy juice? I mean, come on, doesn't that sound super, it's just so appetizing? What do you mean? Let's see. How do we make magenta in the magenta? Is it not magenta? Okay, it is magenta. Did I misspell it? Oh no, there's a lot of stuff. All right, let's just go with red. I'm just gonna go with red dye for one of them because I want to at least get another cart stall done. It's called a callback. It's classic stand-up 101. Comedy comes in threes. Oh man. I'm very excited for this weekend actually, because this weekend is going to be the first session of that D&D game that I was talking about, where they made the characters last weekend, and then for session 0, and tomorrow, oh boy, first session of the game. They might all die in the very first fight. Who knows? I believe in them, though. I believe in the heart of the cards. You know, I think they'll do great or horribly. The paladin really rolled quite low on their health, but I'm sure it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Speaking of callbacks, that's my callback, but my callback to 2 streams ago. Oh, where I was talking about it with Caleb. Oh man, I think it'll be great. I think it'll be really great. I've been really enjoying building out because basically I did a new world for this one, and the Kingdom of Tarkarov that I've built out, I've been loving. I'm in love with it. It's such a fun. I just like world building, man. It's just super fun, especially the early stages where you're really just like, okay, well, here's the place. All right, here's what it's called. Okay, what's it like? What's its terrain like? All right, and then you gotta be like, okay, well, who rules this area? All right, and probably this setup, and all right, what are the main factions? Like if you went here, what are like the key 4 factions that like everyone? Tarkov, not Tarkov, Tarkirov, not Tarkov. Even though that's exactly what some. Oh my god! I remember when I first said it. That's a callback. Oh, okay. I was like, wow, unbelievable. I can't believe it's happened twice to me. And it's just MJ knowing exactly what to say. Just MJ being like, watch this. Ruba, you're not wrong. Maybe I am a little bit too much like a little wind up toy. You know those like old timey toys. They'd stick a key in the back. They'd go, and then they could let the like toy soldier go. Maybe I'm like that. Maybe I'm able to be wound up a little too quickly. I think it's part of my charm. I think it's fun and silly and fun, so I don't mind it. But yeah, but I'm not sure how it'll go, because it's gonna start with them in like a village, and then they're gonna have to save a little farm, and then from there they're gonna be sent onward to go into delving into a mountain. It's gonna be a former dwarven stronghold, but it might all be a little too much for a party of level 8. Everything does tell me it's a super deadly encounter, but maybe I just believe in them. Maybe I just believe in the players. Maybe I just think they're built different, and that like it should be allowed to flourish all on their own. Maybe I think the game's being a little, it just doesn't recognize that they're real cool. Delightful stream as always. Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you for raising my spirits after exams. I have an early shift tomorrow, so I'm going to bed. Night. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. I hope it is big pog. I wonder. Oh, also, congratulations on ending exams. I hope it all the rest of the weekend is just full of nice, fun times where you can chillax and decompress. Is there a way? No, there's no way to keep trading villagers around, right? Or is there? If I name tagged them, could I put them in one of these stalls? There is not. All right, I didn't think there was, but I wasn't sure. Oh, okay. Man, I was really hoping. Oh man. Did your crafting tooltips get reset? What do you mean? No, it's all still there. What do you mean? Ruben might be right. Literally, when has this ever been in question? Pretty well every third Thursday. Yeah, probably every third Thursday it comes into question. It's brought before the committee. we hear different arguments on it, you know. But 9 times out of 10, we come to a consensus. We hold a forum, and we gauge people on their insight. It flashed that you learned the recipes for red and red wool, and I don't believe you've never crafted red dye in the entire hardcore world. Believe it. Believe it, baby. I haven't. When would I have done that? There's lots of things I've never crafted. I haven't crafted most dyes. Sus red dye mod. Get out of here. Among Us. Get out of here. Get out of here with your what do you mean red dye? Yeah, when have I used red dye? Do you see red dye anywhere? I don't. Does it feel like something like I use very often? Can you think of a single build that has it? I don't think I use it as much. Use it. I don't know why you think I do. Why are you not as shocked as I am? Because I remember what I've built, and I don't think red dye's in any of it. And Lori thinks if only there was a way to store these creatures of great materials, maybe if I abducted their children, transport them into a building, it'll be efficient. That's called slavery. That's not, I don't want to go down that road. It kind of gets into some questionable areas. Streams only on Monday and Friday. Yeah, I just question it right before going live again. That's when I question it. I go, oh, I don't know about all this, guys. Maybe. Who's to say? You know? That was the why did it launch over there? Unreasonable. It was unreasonable. I don't know what you do behind the scenes. You make it a carnival? Well, just more of a little market, but yeah. There's a little couple market stalls that exist along the pathway towards the greenhouse. Seemed like a fun little detail to add. Got a big statue over there. Life's pretty good. Eat everything. Bro literally spends time pondering me. Imagine being this powerful. Bro needs the orb. My God. I don't like. How much more transparent do I have to be? This is parasocial, but it's me. It's me. I'm the parasocial one. I'm the one in the Discord going like, oh man, time to talk to everybody. This news? I didn't think this was news. I need more red. I need more Mountain Dew red so that I can save the day and destroy the microchips that are teaching people how to talk to people and be cool and be a little more chill. You know, I need to destroy those microchips, which can only be done with Mountain Dew red from the 90s. You know, sometimes I make references and then I think maybe I shouldn't. Hey, you wanna, you ever think maybe no, maybe don't? Yeah, you know what, MJ, I do. Sometimes I do. Oh man. But anyway, with the D&D thing, well, one thing I will say, I'm very excited. There's somebody I'm playing with who like, they're very excited because they get to play Leonin, which is a big cat, because they want to play a big cat because, you know, it's just, I don't know, I think they just really like cats, and so they're like, there's a species that I can play that's just lets me be a big cat, and I was like, yeah, I guess it's in Theros, but yeah, we can throw it in, and they're so excited. They're so excited. It's I think it's a species technically from the Magic the Gathering universe, but they're thrilled. Also, cool market. Yo. Do you ever think and then forget? I do that a lot. I have never forgotten a thing in my life. I remember everything in totality, and it has never been a broken chain of thought in my mind. It is continuous, it is visceral, and it is potent. I never forget, you know? What was I doing? Oh man. Oh, I was dying the thing's red, of course. I need more wool. Let me just use string to make more wool because that's efficient. As in going and finding more. Not a single thought, not one. They're all up here. My mind is like an iron cage. No thought ever escapes the trap. Now you might be thinking to yourself, Hap, wouldn't that also imply, you know, that the cage has iron bars and therefore there are slots with which thoughts could, you know, escape through? And to that I say no! Bicarbonate of soda, no! Who's the dog? Doggy, you're slimy, you're slimy. Don't worry about that. That was a reference to a thing that none of you know. Anyway. Oh man, you either remember a minor interaction down to the most minute detail or forget entire streams worth of discussion. There is no in between. What? The end? Your point? Listen. It's my curse to bear, all right? Sometimes I just end up remembering things that I have no desire to even, like, commit to memory. And they're there forever and ever and ever. I don't remember anything about myself. I just remember things about Nap. I don't have memories of my own childhood, but Nap's hair color? Sure. Down to the most minute details. Anything ever. This is exactly like Totally Human. Which I feel like it's just this great bit that this guy like has just because he talks about like notating down details as they come up about me. And then I'm like, is this all connected to the bit of him being quote unquote totally human? This man gonna try to is this a cyborg trying to steal my personality? What is this? No, I'm joking. That guy's great. I keep meaning to send to the Discord because I keep seeing this illustration of the copy pasta that he always sends. It's such a good illustration. It's a great little comic strip of it. I keep meaning to send it. I think you'd get a kick out of it. I'm so bad at names. It's so annoying. I'm bad at faces really well, but not names. Interesting. Show of hands. Who's more name people and who's more face people? Because I feel like names I never remember. I feel like, unless I've interacted with the person on a one-on-one, it's more than just like, oh hey, oh yeah, like at a party or something like that. It's like, unless it's like, oh, we've worked on something together, then otherwise, out the window. But I'm great with faces. I had to be so careful whenever I said a screenshot of anything into the Discord because I have a bunch of device pics of my phone under my real name, and I'm like, if Nap catches that, my anonymity is gone forever. I like that I'm the risk. Yeah, me. I'm the one who, yeah. I'm the risk to your anonymity there. Yeah, of course. Let's do lime green for the last set. You know what? Why not? Let me go get another stack of wool. Like, I had to write notes about people for their names, but also it's like TV show characters that I forget. I mean, that's fair enough if it's a TV show character. I actually, weirdly enough, while I don't remember names of people like that I've met, I don't tend to have that problem. Like names, dates, and stuff like that, I actually don't have a problem with like history. even though that like that thankfully is not like super important. Like occasionally I'll forget, but what I love is that, you know, you don't have to remember that stuff to learn or be good at history. Like if you ever take a class that's like a history class that at any like higher level, they'll just be like, don't worry about it. Like just as long as you got all the details right and the years like kind of the right ballpark, you're good. Because you'll never have to write anything like a paper or anything. Like, you would never have to write anything in a vacuum like that in real life. You would of course you'd be able to look things up in real life. So like why would that be important for testing purposes, you know? So I've always been a fan of that. That's always been just so there's like, yeah, well, that's fine. Not because you'll say it things, but because you'll remember it forever and ever. Oh, yeah, actually, that's true. That's true. That's like how I know MJ's name. But like that's like, there's a number of chatters who've at one point or another said their names. I'm not gonna say it now, but who have said their names, and I just like it's there for, and it's forever there, and I don't think I'm ever gonna be able to get rid of it. It's not my fault. I don't want it to be that way. I didn't say that like I've committed this to memory. Let me. Yeah, I'm just there like Dr. Eggman, just like I've committed your name to memory. I miss my wife, Tails. Tails, I miss my wife. Oh, man. I used to remember phone numbers well, like prior to cell phones, and I needed to know my friend's home phone, but I needed to sing the number to remember them. Wait, that's actually so cute. Wait a minute. That's actually awesome. Just like you made your little songs. Oh, that's like that one episode of, was it The Sweet Life on Deck? Where like they sang a song to remember how to do their test or whatever? I feel like that was The Sweet Life on Deck. Where one of the characters couldn't remember their test answers without like a whole song. They had to do the song in class to be able to do their test. Mind you, I would have taken the failure rather than the embarrassment of all that, but you know, teach their own. I'm joking. Oh man. Yes. I do need one more. It's fine. I won't worry. In fairness, songs are great. Like I don't know why people rag on songs as like a way to remember things. It's how we remember things from like the earliest stage of things. Think of like people learning the alphabet, you know? Most people remember the alphabet based off a song. Well, that was the wrong block. There's all big twinkle twinkle little star fan, you know? Night. You don't mind this because the green lines up with the white. I thought I would mind it, but I don't think I do. I don't think I do. We'll see. We'll see. Is it real if you don't process it? I don't know if that's true, King. You know, don't know if that's quite correct, but you know, each their own, I suppose. I think that's called suppression. I could be wrong. Feel like I've heard that's unhealthy. Don't know. But you know, who am I to say? You know, I'm just playing my silly little block game. There's some psychological term for doing that as memory formation, but I can't remember what it's called. Ooh, that's actually very interesting. It's like is it like a studied thing? That's it. Like I know the quadratic equation from a stock. That's my point. Like I feel like because there's even been I know there's been studies about like studying while listening to music, and then if you write the exam while listening to that same music, you would remember better. Same with habits of like chewing gum. If you chew gum while studying and then chew gum during the exam, you're statistically more likely to actually have the memory like recall. In high school biology, I'd visualize stories about cells, remember their roles. See, that's awesome, though. Then I replace the dirt under the gate this second, or I will scream.
No. 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 I don't think. No, heart. No, I don't think I will. No. 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 No, I don't think so.
Dude, embarrassment is literally a social construct. I mean, yeah, but so is society, so... You know? Sorry, I'm never gonna experience ego death. Embarrassment will always affect people. Me specifically, me. Which is why I stream Minecraft, because of how embarrassed I am of things. All the time. But anyway, I googled, it is a type of mnemonics or mnemonic, maybe if it's MN into each other. Sick. You start to feel embarrassment, then what? I mean, do you choose to feel your emotions? Is that like part of the deal? I don't know if that's how that works. I don't know if you like choose, you know? I left pickles somewhere. Sea pickles, I mean. I left them. Are they over here? I can make more lime green dye. They might be over here because of all the... They might be over here because of all the green glass. Pickles? Sea pickles? Sea pickles. The M is silent. Oh, so it's mnemonic. What's that? What's all this thing about a silent M? Bro, what's all this then? Silent M. My god. None there. None there. Really? No, I assumed I would have left them over here. Huh. I wonder where I put those. Maybe they're up at the house. Also, I'd like to point out that all of this has become far more oxidized than what's inside, so I was right. I was right and Ray was wrong. I would can prove to the contrary.
Message in a bottle.
You can't shame the shameless king. I don't know what to tell you. Walk of shame? What do you have to be ashamed about? I don't know. If it's a walk of shame, probably something. Is that like a place? Cobblestone or something? Is that like a path? Oh, is that big long path in Spain? I think there's a there's some ways of choosing not to feel something, but for me, it's more like pretending something didn't happen. Ah, denial. Denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband. Never mind. Secondhand embarrassment. Me feel embarrassment over something you did. Pfft, why? Where are und mein sea pickles? I know they are somewhere. Please. Die weg in die niche. Where are they? Where are they, please? I need my sea pickles. This is a matter of great urgency. Let me out! Yippee! In a light as a papa, she man, me. With me, it's not even denial. I just used to be very easily embarrassed as a child and then grew up and was like, well, that was cringe. We're not doing that anymore. Fair enough, King. Fair enough. Yo, Caleb! How do, King? I was just talking about where your ears burning. I was just talking about you, King. I was talking about the D&D session that I got going tomorrow. Because I'm running it and I'm not sure if all my players are going to die. But you know what? If they do, that's their fault. That's on them. Emotions aren't real. I don't know if that's the takeaway. You know, I don't know if that's the takeaway I would want you to have. I think emotions are valid and real. There they are, my sea pickles! Oh, wondrous day! Finally, some upward momentum. Yippee yahoo! Is this craftable or do I need to smelt it? Wait a second. So first this and then this. No, how do I get it? I think I need to smelt. Perhaps a bit of fire upon the pickle will result in lime dye. Yeah, the first encounter they're gonna experience. Ooh. True, I have a session, 12 hours. Just back from work. Bad day. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But hey, 2 a.m. ice cream and all is better. Nice. What flavor? What flavor, and is it your favorite flavor, Ag? That's the real question. Did you just go for what was around, or were you able to obtain your most favored flavor? Does to be of course. Give me the green dye. There it is, yippee! I mean, don't get me wrong, I know the best flavor of ice cream. That's clear. And it's cookie dough, and to say otherwise is high treason. But, you know, other people can have their individual favorites, I guess, you know? Some people, you know, they like, I don't know, pistachio or something, you know? I mean it like that. I just think a lot of shame and embarrassment is self-induced rather than put upon us by others. I think feeding the negative feedback cycle doesn't serve us in long run, and so work through it, you know? Yeah, I get what you're saying. I think there's a measured amount of that makes sense in society, but in the same way, I don't know if I would say that like embarrassment inherently is like a negative, because embarrassment is also part of this like system that you know, growing up will help you to realize like social cues, or like, oh, I shouldn't do that. Because there are some things where it's like, oh yeah, that is like just a rude thing to do, but most people wouldn't care unless there was the system of embarrassment that exists within you as like an animal. You know what I mean? Not in every situation, don't get me wrong, like there's some things that society makes you feel embarrassed about where you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. Much like your earlier example. But there's other things where it's like, you know, if you didn't like the food that was brought to you at like Applebee's and threw it at the wall in a wah tantrum, then that would be something that, you know, maybe embarrassment would be, you know, pretty pog to like curb that and be like, oh, that was an embarrassing moment. I don't like that feeling. I shouldn't do that. Honeycomb ice cream superiority. This is not a debate. I cannot comment because I have not had it. Popsicle? Ooh, a fruit popsicle. Nice! What are you talking about? The social constructs of embarrassment and the feelings of embarrassment and whether or not embarrassment is good or bad. And I would say, in large part, I think there's a bit too much embarrassment impressed upon people in life, and and when you're not embarrassed about certain elements, life is a more freeing experience. But I think there is some benefit to some elements of embarrassment to be had. I think for the most part, though, Ruba is correct in their statement, because I think, you know, like, yeah, some things embarrassment is a good thing. Other times there's things that people try to make you feel embarrassed where you shouldn't be embarrassed, you know? Come on, I just need a little bit more. I mean, surely this is enough, right? Surely 20 pieces is enough lime wool to finish the job, right? You know, what you don't like. That's true. That factors into it as well. I think ultimately Ruba's point makes sense, though. Just the idea that, like, there's lots of things that, like, are just constructed by society to, like, of the idea, like, oh, you should be embarrassed about this. But it's like, you also just shouldn't necessarily, you know what I mean? Like, for lots of things. Like, for instance, there is embarrassment that's implied upon people, say, socially, for having what is seen as quote-unquote, like, lesser jobs. For instance, a garbage man. But there is no shame in that. There's no shame. A garbage man is a very, like, a noble profession. It's not only a deep necessity in society, but there's also, like, there's nothing to be ashamed of there. You know what I mean? Yeah, that cheater's on a slippery slope regarding the systemic oppression of neurodivergent individuals, though. Not saying that what you're saying, what you were doing at all, but the idea of embarrassment helps learn social cues very easily turns into bullying neurodivergent folks for not understanding them. I mean, like, I can't speak to that per se, but I'm like, as you say, like, I'm not saying that, like, while I think, yeah, it could be taken to an extreme that happens, I think that it would be incorrect to state that, like, there is no benefit to the concepts of societal embarrassment. Senses of shame, I think, are an important element to being human. Having zero shame is in itself a slippery slope. I mean, think of, like, you know, crimes that can be committed. It's like the key question: have you no shame? Like, there are things that people should be ashamed of. I don't personally think that's, like, a deeply controversial take. I haven't been focused on the convo at all. Have you no shame? Have you no shame, MJ? You've not been focused on my beautiful conversation. Oh my god. Oh, humanity. Oh, the huge manatee. No, that's not what's supposed to go there. That one, and then that one. No, okay, so 20 was, like, just perfect. Nice. Awesome. So we got, yeah, a little market going on now. So in future, we'll be able to have, like, you know, villagers in here and stuff like that, and that'll be pretty good. I think we'll do, like, some barrel stacks, like some wagons kicking around. That'd be pretty cool. How was the week? The week was swell, dude. Most of it, a lot of my free time, I scrapped, well, not scrapped, I put on the back burner a video that I've been working on for the last month, or I should say the last 3 weeks, not a full month, just because a different idea kind of hooked me a bit more, and I'm not sure, and the other idea, I think I want to cook a little more. The problem with that is now I'm back at, like, square one, and so I don't know, I don't want to rush this next video, but anyway, so that's been one thing. And also, I've just been gripped by the fangs of world building, and have just been off to the races in building out this world for my upcoming D&D, because, like, I have a different world I normally use, so I'm starting from scratch with this one, and I've been having it all right, like, just a blast. All right, Nap, dip, good night, y'all. Watch Invincible. Oh my god, good night, Oliver. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, King. Thanks for coming around. Also, thanks again for 25 months, dude. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, King. I know how to get on killer builds. Killer builds. Send more as you progress, dude. I always love seeing what you've been building. Some people use it to their advantage just because they can. Yeah, that's fair. Also true, same with guilt. Like, when I was a kid, I immediately felt bad for intentionally hurting the bug. It was like, what have I done? No! I'm picturing just a real tiny kid, no, like to the heavens, a really deep rumbling, just like no, like Jorgen von Strangle from the Fairly Odd Parents. What have I done? Sweet Kris Kringle! Oh my god. Alright, pleasure for watching Fallout. Ignored it, the world build base. Fallout, like the hit video game Fallout. My god. 25 months, he's mad. Been a crazy ride, dude. Crazy ride. Over 2 years. I think we're coming at this from two different angles. I do agree that shame and or guilt helps people learn not to be a bad thing. But specifically speaking of a tricky area, social cues with polite company, whereby misunderstanding conversational social cues leads to shaming of the individual who did so. I mean, yeah, and like you said, there is issues with that can be used against people with like neurodivergence and stuff like that. But at the same time, like I don't think it can be blanketly said to be bad. Like for instance, like decorum at a funeral. Like there's just like certain settings where it's like, yeah, there's some more strict social cues for them, which sure that could be a pain for some, but at the same time, like I get it. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for like you know, changing workplaces and classrooms and stuff like there's lots of different areas where I think accommodation ought to be made for neurodivergence alike. And I'm not saying that society should emphasize social cues that are specifically targeting those things. But I also think that there's some elements to social cues that I don't think are necessarily negative. I think it's a double-edged sword. I think it can be used too controllingly and can absolutely be used to target specific groups in society, and particularly are not viewed as like there's some social cues like I don't know, certain like dinnerware social cues where it's like all just a bunch of pageantry and also based in a lot of classism, and it's like that stuff is not something that like I think needs to be enforced inherently. You know what I mean? Like I don't think there's a benefit to like enforcing those things like on everyone always forever, and if you don't follow them then you're the worst. Like I think that's a bad setting, but I don't think like writ large blanket statement embarrassment is bad makes a whole lot of sense either. No link to the conversation, but the Olympics organization is a disaster, and it's funny to watch French governors flailing around. Did they not get the river cleaned up? They wanted to clean the river. Is it clean? Can they swim? Can they swim in the river? I hope so. I hope so. Seemed like a cool project. I was happy for the mayor of Paris. Not France, just Paris. Mayor of Paris. There's too much stuff in it. What? They said it would be clean! No! They said it would be clean! No! Oh god, what are they gonna do? They failed! That's devastating. Wow, really can't clean up the planet. RIP. What? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna say that word though, Caleb. But mamma mia! Oh my god. Anyway. Cheddars! Thank you so much for coming out to stream. I hope y'all had a great time. I certainly did. I'll see you guys on Monday. Oh man, I'll hopefully have lots of stories of how all the players totally survived and didn't die in their D&D game, because that would be sweat. That'd be great. But anyway, cheddars. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I hope life's kind to you, and I'll see you next time.